Previously in the GodBreaking, our group of adventurers, having made their way through much of through many of the core cities of Hell, to Baal Safir, and back again to the city of Dis, decided to travel to Erebus, where they would attempt to disrupt the Crimson Dance, the rite that the barons, the 5 barons of the outer cities, were engaging in order to exert dominance to overthrow the ruler of them all. And the baron who won the dance, who was the survivor of the Crimson Rite, would be the one to gain the Volto Mask and become the new lord of the first plane of Hell. On your way from Dis to Erebus, along the Way of Bones, traveling aboard caravan, you guys encountered an individual, a being of great power and of great strength and of great cunning, who, after talking with her and you guys discovered that she had overthrown Baron Avernus from the city of Dagon and taken over his position as lord of that city. Mistress Ambrosia struck a deal with you. The 4 points were that if she were to, I'm trying to remember what they were, dissolve the pact
dissolve my
Adis had with Zogdar. What else?
Remove the anchor.
Remove the anchor that kept you here in this realm.
Get us out of here safe, and give us back the soul.
That's right, and give you back Elwyn's soul. If she were to do all these things, you would aid her in winning the Crimson Dance and give her the Volto Mask. She agreed, and you signed a contract of the highest magnitude, the highest order. And you guys kept on traveling, and finally made it to the city of Erebus. So right now, where we pick up, you all are nearing the city. You are just minutes away, maybe 20 minutes away. Mistress Ambrosia, you are concluding your conversation with Mistress Ambrosia. She stands there looking at you, your signatures on the line, having just been freshly inked, or bled, to be more precise. She looks at you all, and she says, "Very good, very good. And now, before the dance begins, to my newfound allies, a gift, a boon, if it were." She reaches down and unclasps from around her neck a small chain, and on it are 5 beads. And she places them on the table in front of you, and she extends to each one of you a single bead. She said, "Focus upon it in your mind, and when the bead crushed in hand, you will find yourself more prepared for this particular battle." Okay, and that's when you guys choose your boons. I think you guys all chose them, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a reminder of what it is, because I honestly don't remember.
We should write that. I think we both of us.
Yeah, I put them in your character sheet under the traits. So if you go to abilities, under traits, I put them in there. I think what we said you could choose last week. But those are the 2 choices there.
We got the 3rd advantage die for fiends.
Oh, I took the max damage once per combat.
Yep.
Yeah.
One.
Which is pretty
That makes more sense
badass.
as a spellcaster. So.
All right.
Only if Elwyn was here.
As you guys,
That'd be
real.
as you guys take you guys each take one of the gems, one of the small orbs. She removes the chain from the table and places it back around her neck, with a single orb remaining on it, and you take them, and as you hold it in your hand, the power divide is evident before you in your minds. Crush it in your right hand and you gain the advantage die, and crush it in your left hand and you gain the max damage on one attack, or one damage roll per combat against fiends. Alright. You guys make your choice, and almost as one, 4 little orbs, little glass orbs, are crushed. Okay? She says to you, "Then it is done. Upon entering the city, I will make my way with all my regalia and my full escort towards the pit of Erebus, and there do as the other barons are. We will leave our guards above ground, while the 5 of us descend deep into the pit. And at the lowest level, the depths of this plane itself, there we will engage in the Crimson Dance." She says, "I come prepared, but I do not know if I will be able to win the day on my own. I trust you to intervene. You may give a signal to my men, and they will aid you in clearing your path to the pit entrance, but they will be greatly outnumbered, so your timing will have to be precise. I trust you will manage." And with that, she stands up from the chase kind of recliner that she was seated on, and she says, "Now, if you'll excuse me, I must prepare myself." And she turns, and with a flutter of her translucent wings and a brush of dust, you guys catch the scent as she spins that kind of falls off of her. It's a heavy musk of fragrance, like deep, like almost even fermented honey, with a slight after note of rot. She turns and she heads back, and she walks back into her chamber. Okay.
Okay.
So the train is about 15 minutes out. What do you guys want to do?
Hey, she knows how for us to get down there. On her own.
What? What'd you say?
Did she give us a way to get down? Down to the pit.
Depends on how far down it is.
It's pretty far
I mean,
down.
I can facilitate a pretty far down. I mean, as long as I can see the bottom, I can get us down there. As long as it's not so far I can't see, I can get us all down there. But in order to do so, I have to blow a whatever level teleport.
Well,
is.
no, I was just wondering if she gave us like a secret passageway in, or if we're gonna have to go ask our favorite demon.
Oh,
She
you're
did not.
asking her.
She did not give you. She's gone. She did not give you any specific way. There, from
Okay,
what you gathered, there is one entrance to the pit.
Wait, can any of you scry?
I start drawing a picture for you.
Well, I suppose I could do it.
Can
I mean, as long as we can see the bottom, I can put us right in the middle of the circle. Like
That
she
is the
said,
best
all we
idea.
have to do is knock them out, right? To move them out of the circle.
Move them out of the thing, yeah. I was
Yeah,
just
so
wondering if
anything-
maybe we should go ask Blimlick
He would probably have some sort of
if he knows the way in, if he knows a secret way in.
Because if we were to teleport right in the middle of the circle, we could easily knock them all out of the circle except for her quite quickly.
No. I don't want. Deimos lets you know that even goblins are very scary in this game. So expect like 14 legendary resistances.
Yes, but she said they cannot use any of their powers while they're focusing on that.
Oh, I thought it was mass powers. My bad. My bad.
Well, I mean, as far as my character would be aware, they can't fight back or defend themselves. That's why we just have to knock them out of the circle, is what she told us. She said they're completely vulnerable once the ceremony begins. But if we try to knock them out one at a time, then that means we have to contend with whoever we knocked out while we're trying to knock the others out. But if we knock them all out at the same time, she becomes the boss and puts them in their place. We hope. Well, she will put them in their place because she guaranteed our safety. So. Now, how we go about that is up for anything, because
you know, we might want to seek out a sneaky way in, and then we can all, because since there's four other people and 4 of us.
I can also bring a dragon. One dragon.
And that.
Not that dude. I don't know. I have to talk to Glimlick about that dude. But as far as a dragon goes, I could bring a large adult. I think I could bring an ancient dragon.
What do you guys want to do?
I still want to go ask Glimlick just to see if he knows a secret way into the pit.
Okay.
That's still a good thing to ask him, yeah.
All right.
Because if he can get us down there without us having to blow any magic, that would be much preferable, of course.
You guys make your way out of this train car and head over to the very front where Blimlick is gleefully seated aboard the driver's seat, cracking his whip and you know, maneuvering the reins as a dozen skeletal steeds, massive beasts, rush and stampede in front of him.
You like your new job?
He said, Blimlick enjoying Blimlick self. Incredibly so. It's exhilarating.
Yeah! And he cracks his whip, and there's a little burst of speed. He says,
Minutes away. There. You see before you. Erebus.
okay, and you guys look out and you see the smoking spires of Erebus looming in front of you, growing larger and larger.
As we approach, I'm going to ask him, I'll say, hey Blimlick, do you
Yes?
happen to know a secret way into the pit that, is the pit in the center of Erebus?
It is.
Into the center of Erebus?
The pit of Erebus is legendary. It is deepest hole in this whole world. None ever go down and live. Only way is to walk off the edge. There is magic sigil on edge that allows entrance for those who are approved and who have adequate standing. But he says, no other way.
There's absolutely no other way that you're aware of to get down there. You don't know a secret back
Walk off
entrance?
edge and fall.
Only way Blimlick knows.
Deep it is?
What? You cut out.
Do you know how deep it is?
He says,
No. Very far, very, very, very far. Reaches to extent of this plane itself. Deep hole, deep hole.
It is, and I said, I don't think you're going to be able to see the bottom.
We could always throw him down and scry his body. Joking. Grimlick, joking.
Blimlick gives you the stink eye. Alright. As you guys were talking, you guys loomed even closer to the city. You're just a few minutes away from it now. The massive gate, basically this part right here, is, like I said, it's growing larger and larger.
So the way this sigil kind of like the thing in Tel Mithrin, if you're getting my drift.
Telmithrin? No idea what Telmithrin is.
As a GM, how Blimlick describes it.
I have no idea what Telmithrin is.
It's from Skyrim.
Oh, I never
It's-
played Skyrim.
Oh, okay. So basically, we go stand on the sigil, and it kind of floats us down to the bottom.
There is a sigil on the ground. You'll have to see what it does.
Hey, Glimlake, how do the sigils work?
We can ask.
Blimlick not know. Blimlick never been down to bottom of pit before. Blimlick accustomed to exploring other deep holes.
Oh my god.
Like, good job.
Hey, with your new job, you might be able to find plenty of deep holes to climb down.
Blimlick expects it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. With that, you guys are passing through this massive gate, and now being in the city of Erebus, it's like these smoke and wisps of ash and smolder rise up from different spires in the city, but it doesn't look like it's on fire. It's almost a spiritual, ethereal burning that is consuming these buildings. All right. The streets are very different from other cities that you've been in before. It is much more open and less, we call it, less organized, less planned setting. It's more like open places and creatures and beings walk about wherever they wish. There are no defined roads even. There's just more used pathways and those kinds of things. Several large structures appear in front of you. There's a large statue of a creature. It looks like a humanoid creature impaled with thousands of long, sharp objects and chained about him as he stands still, lifeless, eternally.
Excuse me, sorry.
There's big plumes of fire and smoke coming from another section. In another area, you see what looks like the remains of an incredibly large, dead, decayed tree. And off, you figure a good half mile into the center of the city, you see what must be the very edge of the pit that they speak of. It's a massive hole. From what you can see, it's large, and you can only catch the edge of it, but the circumference of it is quite big. Okay. What do you guys?
I think our best plan, because just real quick, Blimlick said something about those two are worthy down. Go look it out real quick before anyone else gets there. And did she say how long we have once she's gone down?
She did not.
I asked Grimlake, hey, Grimlake, what would happen if we just walked up to the edge without using the sigil and jumped off?
I don't know. No one who has
Would
ever
it-
done so has returned.
But there's no magic that would prevent us. If we were to jump off, we wouldn't be struck down as soon as we jumped off.
He shrugs his shoulders.
Blimlick not know.
Have you ever seen it happen? Someone
No.
jump off without using the sigil?
No. Oh, seen many jump off. Never return.
Did they fall and not die right away?
Just screams, endless screams as they fall.
Okay, yep. So nothing will stop us from jumping off. As long as we can get there.
Can cast fly?
I do have that.
I got fly.
As you guys are talking, the caravan is parked, and the passengers have begun to exit and unload, and you know, you see crowds of servants coming up, and small lemurs and other minions coming up, and start offloading the goods on the train. Limnick smiles and he laughs, and he picks up the itinerary of what's on the aboard the train, and he goes and he very sharply starts making sure that everyone is getting what they're supposed to, and he's talking with a sharp wit to him, and he's making sure he doesn't get ripped off from any of the deals as various merchants and stuff come to pick up their goods. You do notice that the crowd parts ways as the large ramp that descends from the third cart of the caravan descends, and from it two huge hulking beasts emerge first, followed by various sprightly looking creatures and lethal looking devils. And in the middle of this retinue, you see Mistress Ambrosia exiting, her wings fluttering behind her, her movement along the ground almost effortless. So she and her retinue are beginning to debark the caravan, and after a moment of gathering themselves, you see them start to head towards the center of the city.
We'll follow at a distance, or do you think we should go jump down first?
Well, if one person could cover fly, I could make us all invisible.
Or fly?
Well, no, I mean, so when we get to the bottom, people can't see us.
Oh, and you said you have the fly spell?
Well, I do, but two of us do. If one
Elwyn.
someone else can cover that, I have greater invisibility.
That's Elwyn.
Yeah,
if you want to down first, then try to get there before anyone else does.
All right, how many are we? 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of us, right?
5.
Yeah.
It depends on if Limit comes. If he does, I'll carry him. Never mind. There's 4 of us. Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be a 6th level spell slot to make 4 people fly. I will do that.
Let me hold on before you do that. Let me check on invisibility.
I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to get to the pit before anyone else does, and jump down with Elwyn casting fly and get to the bottom and hide.
I have a question.
Yep.
So, what is the point of greater invisibility?
You can take actions while invisible and does not break your invisibility.
But it only lasts like a minute. And the other invisibility lasts 10 minutes, but it breaks.
No, it lasts an hour.
Oh, it does it? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the difference.
Okay, that's the difference. Because you can't cast it at higher levels, greater invisibility, at least in the description I was looking at. So I was like, how? It's got to be better somehow. So yeah, I can maintain it for an hour. How many people do I need to cover?
4.
4 people?
5 if we count Vork. Like for the fly spell, he's just riding on Deimos' back,
Yeah.
but for invisibility,
Invisibility.
it's up to
Well,
Midas.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 5 and 5.
He's kind of like a sentient backpack, but he's not.
So I will have to, just so everyone knows, I will have to use a 7th level spell slot to cast the invisibility.
I think.
Huh?
Worth it, I think.
No, I'm just letting everybody know that I'm gonna have to use a high level spell slot to get us all invisible. And just so we all know, we might want to wait till we're closer to the center because anything with true sight's gonna see us.
Now, thinking of how high level these demons and stuff are, do we think they might all have true sight?
Not all of them, for sure. And you see lots of lower level demons around
Okay.
too. But you guys haven't seen the area yet. I mean, you're still by the
Okay,
caravan,
okay.
so you have no idea what you're looking for. You gathered. You assume that's, for example, in Ambrosia's what was what I'm looking for? Entourage. She had that there were a few, maybe 2 or 3 different creatures that would have possibly had true sight amongst, the 30 or 40.
Okay.
Okay, you said 5 people. I have a question, DM. You've been here long enough to know this. Does the etherealness spell work here?
It does.
Okay. The etherealness spell will remove us from this plane almost completely. But the problem with that is in order to get 5 people, I'll have to cast it at 8th level.
But that's immune to true sight?
I would assume so, since it places us. We're no longer in this realm, so let me look.
I think true sight allows you to see into the ethereal. I might be wrong, but...
Because what I'm thinking is we run to the pit. Well, first of all, we sneak away, and then we run to the pit. And then we jump down and cast...
Creatures that aren't on the ethereal plane cannot perceive you and can't interact with you unless a special ability or magic has given them the ability to do so. That's all.
True sight looks into the ethereal realm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does.
They'd be able to see us, but they wouldn't be able to do anything to us without doing some similar spell. Or have a spell that can affect the ethereal plane, of course. But that would also mean we wouldn't need the fly spell. In theory. Because we can just move through the ground.
Go for that. Yeah. Let's go. But
I think
number one priority is...
DM, can you move through the ground, or is it only unnatural objects?
Through the ground? No, you won't be able to just phase through the ground. You'd have to. You can move through walls and trees and that kind of stuff.
Okay, just wanted to double check on that. So yeah, we would still need a fly spell, but...
Will we take fall damage in the ethereal realm?
Because we would still hit the ground in the ethereal
realm. Yeah, you can still take damage in the ethereal realm.
Yeah. So that is an option. Let's see what else I got. If only we could see the bottom, it would make it so much easier.
Okay, let's just get to the pit, and then we can start to formulate a plan once we're there as well.
Yeah, let's not blow anything till we get there, because we might need it if we get accosted.
Okay.
As the caravan's unloading and stuff, we're gonna kind of like, just, go about our business and start walking towards the pit, and as we get away from the caravan, move a little bit faster.
Limlick looks at you as you guys are walking away. He says,
stay out of trouble.
Brimlick have many things to do here. Many things, many responsibilities. Brimlick, role of great importance now.
He looks at you all. He says,
You go to pit. You go to pit to interfere with Crimson Dance. He says,
nah,
dangerous.
We're just taking care of some business.
Many powerful creatures. Must be wise.
Oh, he scurries up to you. He says,
must be wise. Must be crafty.
He says,
must have help. I don't know. Oh well.
He says, Blimlick have much to do. He turns and he jumps back
wait. Grimlick. Do you remember when we left Bal Saphir? You remember when I let you touch the mask?
Oh, yes. Blimlick remembers everything I touch.
Yeah. You think you could do it again?
For a proper fee.
How much?
10 blood chips.
Alright. I'll give you... We will give you 20 blood chips, and in 1 hour... Wait, do we know how long we have?
You have no idea.
Okay. And then when you are done with the caravan, you will come straight to the pit and meet us at the edge. And then you will do it there. So we're giving you an extra 10 blood ships, so you better hurry and get done with the caravan. And if it takes you if we have to wait less than 10 minutes for you to arrive, we'll give you another 20 blood chips.
He has a big smile. His big toothy, like fanged smile. He says, Blimlik, Blimlik Harry, Blimlik Harry.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
That may be our ride down. Maybe. We'll see how it works out. I tell them. Explain to
Alright.
them what I'm thinking.
Okay. So you guys heading towards the pit?
Mhm.
Alright, you guys been standing around talking for a while, so Mistress Ambrosia has been gone for, quite a bit already, a good 7-10 minutes before you guys head out. You guys make your way across the various features and sites of the city of Erebus. The creatures here are different than the ones that you saw in Dis and Baal Sefer. They act differently. There's a different tone to how they move and what they look like, and multiple different species of creatures that you've seen before. Some downright intimidating, many others eye you warily, but no one interferes with you. As you make your way deeper into the city, you encounter various atrocities happening. Slaves being whipped and beaten, one outright being pulled apart and torn apart by his slave master. You see multiple almost dead beings pinned to a wall, arranged almost as if they're artwork. They're still beating hearts, pronounced in their chest as their lifeblood flows out from them, and their blood drains down and colors the wall artistically. Even as you guys travel forward, you've gone about half a mile or a quarter of a mile before you see the edge of the pit. And being a smaller group, you're able to move a little bit more quickly, so you can see visibly ahead of you, a couple hundred yards ahead of you, Mistress Ambrosia's crew finally making their way towards the edge of the pit. And around the pit is a large contingent of various beings and creatures. So, where's my picture here? So if this is the pit, like over here, right? This is obviously a smaller scale thing. You guys are kind of like over here. Mistress Ambrosia's group is moving in this line, in this direction, but all around here are groups, are like tents, temporary structures, and things, and all amongst them, completely surrounding the pit, are various creatures, hordes of guards and monstrosities, and you see some constructs, you see some aberrations, you see devils of various sorts and types, many creatures you've never even seen before, and all through the skies, low flying, not super high up in the air, but low flying, within 100 feet of the surface of the ground, are various winged creatures and some great hawks and those kinds of things, skeletal birds and wisps and those kind of things all through the air. You guys can see, as Mistress Ambrosia's retinue approaches, that the pack gives way a little bit, and her guards kind of spread out, and they set up their own encampments right here and right here. Alright. Mistress Ambrosia makes it to the edge, and from where you guys are, it's kind of hard to see, but I'll give it to you anyway. She walks up to at the very edge of your vision, you can see her walk up to a sigil on the ground. You don't know what the sigil looks like because it's obviously way in front of you. but she, by herself, the last of her most trusted lieutenants, staying behind, and she sheds her cloak, her translucent wings free now, fluttering in the air, and she stands on the sigil. You see her raise the Stygian mask as proof of her power and her authority. And as she dons it, as she places it on her face, the runes on the floor around her glow and flash, and there's a column of fire that bursts up from the ground, surrounding her, completely engulfing her. And instantly, there's just these black, wispy flames that you guys are used to seeing in all the air and the building emanating from the buildings around you. And Mistress Ambrosia is no longer there, standing on the sigil.
I didn't want to interrupt the description of it all.
Okay.
Are we within 120 feet of her?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, then never mind.
No, you're probably 800 feet back.
Okay. No worries.
Okay, so you're seeing all this at the very, very edge of your vision.
Okay, no worries.
So, new plan. We cast invisibility up here. We go to the sigil, you put on your mask, and we all go down.
Well, it'll take some time to ready it. However long a tuning takes.
Oh, you don't have to attune it, you just have to physically put it on.
No, I had it attuned when he did the thing on the train.
No, I'm not talking about Blimlick, I'm saying do what she did.
Oh,
You walk up
this is a wholly different mask, though. It could set off a shitstorm if I pull that out and people see it. Just throwing that out there, but it is a possible plan.
I think we should do. I think we should find a corner, go invisible. All of us walk up as an invisible party to the.
Oh, you mean put the mask on while we're invisible? My mistake. Sorry. Yeah, that would probably work.
If the lieutenants and all of them saw it glowing and stuff, I don't think they would do anything about it because they don't want to interfere.
And if we walk between her camps, we're less likely to be accosted.
What are you guys gonna do?
I want to do that.
Okay.
We're not gonna wait for Blimlick.
Asking the party.
Elwyn, Deimos?
Oh, I don't really care.
I'm good.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just kind of want to
let's
walk
do
in
that.
there.
Do we want to see if we can get the behemoth here before we do the invisibility jump down thing?
That would draw too much attention. I think we just
Yeah.
go.
I think we would try to just do the behemoth down. So yeah, wait for Blimlick a little bit, but
Because if the behemoth comes and I can get him to listen, sending him down that hole would be very helpful.
or we could just summon him once we're down the hole.
Not without Blimlick. We need Blimlick.
Blimlick a little bit.
Hmm?
Wait for Blimlick for a little bit.
Do we have enough in the invisibility to cover him to bring him with us?
One casting invisibility, unless Ellen knows it as well.
I
No,
do
I'm just
not
making
know
sure-
invisibility.
No, I'm just making sure you could cover another person. Because I don't have the open for how much it takes to add people to it.
Other spell slot. So what you said, 7th, so 8th?
Yeah.
I don't have
Oh.
the invisibility spell.
Oh wait, I can help with this. If anybody has the dude on your back.
What about him? A backpack?
I have a ring of invisibility.
I think Elwyn had one too, or did he sell that?
It's the one that we used to get here, but we still have it. It's on Ellen's body.
Yeah. But we just
Which
it
we
on
have
Elwyn.
everything on his body.
But I mean, if
Who's
someone
carrying Ellen's
uses
body?
the-
Albert, are you carrying that? Or is it?
Yeah, wasn't
Deimos?
it? No, I thought it was an Albert's body. Right?
Do you have it stuffed in a bag?
Sure,
of
I'll
holding?
have carried it this whole time.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought you actually were.
Didn't know I was.
I thought you want to have your own cool backpack.
Well, my intent was.
That's
is if
right, I
somebody-
am on my back.
My intent was if somebody isn't, has an open availability for attuning an item, that's one less spell slot you have to waste for the invisibility.
As you guys are talking, suddenly the whole city instantly stops. There's a quiet that rushes as a big booming sound erupts from deep below ground. The whole city pauses. Every creature just pauses and stops and looks in the direction of the pit. And silence. 10, 15, 20 seconds of silence. 30 seconds of silence go by. Every creature's paused and still. And then all of a sudden you guys hear a haunting, eerie sound, melodic, musical even, emanating from the pit. The dance has begun.
Oh shit.
I can take us. What do you guys think the odds of anybody following us down are?
Fuck them.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
who
okay.
cares? We gotta go. And it takes an hour to attune to shit, so we don't have the time.
Okay, so basically I just say follow me, and no, because we can't see each other when we're invisible.
Nope.
So I'm just like,
Okay.
follow me, and I take off running towards the entrance to it, and I just say, just follow me. And I run, well, how far away are we currently right now?
I said 800 feet from the sigil.
Fast walking towards
Wow.
it. If we start sprinting here, we're gonna draw too much attention. I'm just like, come on, let's go. I've got an idea, let's go. And I start heading the way she went, Mistress Ambrosia went.
I'll follow him then.
Okay. You guys head in that direction.
Yeah.
It's a good 400 feet for you. It's 300 feet, and then you see 100 feet in front of you. So at 400 feet is the first, basically, checkpoint. Guards are all around. A couple of them see you approaching closer. You haven't really gained much attention, but a few of them have noticed you as you guys are moving in their direction.
I just walk right through.
Right through the checkpoint.
Yep. Just
Okay.
with like all the purpose in the world, like I'm supposed to be here.
Okay. All right. As you approach, one sniveling little creature comes up to you and says,
Hey, halt! Stop there! You're not from this realm! Stop!
Yeah.
As soon as he says that,
Can we offer this guy? Give us a better chance to get that mask.
what do you guys
I
do?
was just gonna say, you can cast invisibility on us, and then we all just meet at the sigil. You wait like 5 minutes for us to get there, and you assume that we're there, and if we're not, screw it.
Hold on, I got this. I'm gonna use the one of my prestigious memory to switch out mislead with modify memory, and I'm gonna cast that spell, and this guy is going to remember that he was supposed to escort us all the way to the gates on pain of death from Lady Ambrosia.
Is there a save on that?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw, 19.
This smallish creature, looking in front of you, glaring at you, Pepin, you raise your hands and draw upon the lessons that you've learned, hard-fought lessons of magic that you've learned and honed down here, basically for years. And his eyes glaze over and snaps, and he says, in mid-sentence, he says,
Well, right this way. Follow me! Make way, all you shits!
and he's pointing, and in front and walking in front of you, he's pointing left and right. Get out of the way! As creatures of his size look confused, and they look up at you, and they look at him, look up at you, and they shuffle to the side. He leads you in closer to the pit, but another 50 feet go by. You're now 350 feet away from the sigil. And he's walking, and a much larger
beast stands in front of him and says, "Stop right there! You've got no right coming through here." He says, "Make way! Make way! The mistress has told me that I should bring it." And with that, the larger creature shoves a huge spear into this smaller creature's face, impaling him into the ground. You can see his body just squirming, impaled on this large spear. This creature who towers over all of you then snarls and looks up at you and says, "You're next."
No, hold on. Did I not prepare my spell? Oh, shit.
Oh no, you better start talking. This Deimos
No.
is getting itchy with this 7 charisma. At disadvantage.
Oh. Hold on. I think I might be able to cover this, but
What you doing? You gotta be quick. Gotta be quick.
how many?
Hey,
I'm
bitch.
going. No, I'm not gonna waste that. What are we doing?
I'm a goddamn
If you're
hot
not gonna-
bitch around here. And you know
I'm just
that I'm
gonna
some
start
top
running.
shit.
We're 300 feet away.
Mhm.
Invisibility now.
What kind of demon is this guy? I should I would, given my time here, I'd know where he ranks in the hierarchy. Oh, it's one of them.
It's a
Oh.
male version, not a female version.
Right.
Hey, dude.
Invisibility.
How many blood chips you think you're worth? Because if you piss us off, you're gonna piss off the top bitches. You piss off the top
I'm gonna blow a
bitch.
6th level. I would know this, but what size creature does this person count as?
Large.
Offer you,
Oh wait, that does.
just for the fun of it. Donkey ass bitch.
Wait, can I do? Oh, that's 2 people. What are we doing?
Squish you down into a big old blood
Invisibility,
chip.
and we all just run.
Throw you.
Well,
in death.
seeing the guy that's supposed to lead us there just mumbling, I'm gonna say, "Did you not hear what he was trying to say? Do you want to die?"
I'm gonna eat your face. I'm gonna stick it in that fire.
And then I'm gonna pee on it.
And I will slam my staff. Wait, does that have that? I will slam my.
And he'll
Who's
slam your
talking shit?
staff into
Who's
you.
talking shit?
You don't want that.
Pepin and Tamos are both talking shit.
Okay, which one's Deimos is the fighter, right?
What? No, we don't have a fighter
I'm the
here.
barbarian. I can
I'm,
talk
a,
shit.
I'm the holy guy.
Pepin's the barbarian. Who's the
Yeah.
barbarian?
Albrick is the barbarian.
Albert.
Pepin
I'm
is
gonna
he's like a 12-year-old boy who's naked.
I'm gonna be like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna slam my staff into the ground and I'm gonna expend some charges, and I am going to enlarge Albrick.
But you just did not do that because you haven't seen my special trick yet, have you?
That's a bad idea. Now we got a big outbreak on our hands, and this is on your fault. This
So
is your
Albrick
problem.
grows up.
That's your
The
problem.
creature kicks off the corpse of the smaller demon off of his spear and shrieks a large howl as he rushes towards you.
Put
Alright.
your ass
Real
move.
quick.
I'll pull out your mouth, bitch.
Can I get a bonus action in?
All right.
And my
what are you doing?
wrist together.
Can you do what?
And my wrists together and go into rage and grow even larger.
Sure.
So you're like 4 times, or everything
So wait,
increased
you're
by
asking
4, your
if it-
size went up by
If
1.
it can. Wait, what level spell is the thing that you just cast? What is that?
Mine is level 2, enlarge, reduce.
Enlarge, reduce. That's not going to have a huge effect on you, Albrick. You're talking about legacy weapon enlarging, and the other time that you did it, I let you do it because Deimos blew up a pretty high level spell and made a wisdom check on it.
Right.
Hey, that's not gonna
It's not
it's
like
still-
the enlarged spell wouldn't have effect on me. I would grow whatever the enlarged spell says, and then just on top of that,
Yeah, your size doubles in all dimensions. Your weight's multiplied by 8 if you go up 1 size of creature.
What I think Midas is trying to say is that
weapons also grow to increase that.
The
your
legacy
your
weapon
legacy
would
would override.
yeah, it overrides the spell.
I'm just gonna go
one
15.
stack.
No, 1 stack. I already can go big, dude. You should have done that. You should have done it on Deimos.
There was more of just like a you're bigger than it now, maybe kind of tell it to fuck
Well,
off.
I can do that already, dude. I get 15 feet tall.
Oh, it's free. It's my staff doing it.
I'm just gonna smack my wrists together as he charges us, and if he runs into me, I'm gonna and with my with my shield arm and draw my sword with the other.
Well, the creature roars, and it is time for you guys to roll initiative.
Which foot do you like the most?
Apply some things to myself.
All right, let's see. Is everyone in?
Let's roll. I go up to 8. What is it? I should memorize this by now. So I'm having to pull out a calculator each time. 5 times 3, 855.
Probably cool if you like like right below your AC, you got those 2 lines. That's always where I stick my shit like
Man,
that.
I could think of some crazy shit to do now that I know about that ability. Oh,
Okay.
can you imagine if you were a gargantuan creature and you did that?
All right, so you guys are doing this, and it's his legacy weapon. It is. And you guys see that around you, other creatures have noticed and have started to rush in your direction. Adis, you react first.
I still
What do you
think
do?
you should cast invisibility, but
Now I have a question about the Staff of Magi.
Yep.
I'll push the thingy too, so you don't have to search it. Can the spells of the staff only be flat that amount of charge at that level?
Yes.
Or can you use more charges to cast it at a higher level?
It's just that level. It says they're all.
Except for Fireball, of course, because it says it's 7th level Fireball.
Yeah. They're limited to,
Okay.
to what's listed there.
Okay, I just wanted to make absolute certain.
Alright. You're first. What are you doing?
I will. Okay, do I know if these particular devils have true sight?
You do not know. Well, actually, let's see here. Hold on. The large ones do. The Arenias do.
Okay. We have to kill the Arenias. I would use my boon, and I would use the staff of the Magi. Does the one who stopped us, is her mouth open?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast a 7th level fireball inside her mouth, maximized
Okay. So that's number 1.
with the boon.
Okay.
So that's my 1 for the
The combat.
yeah, for the combat. So,
All right. So you're talking that size
and
fireball.
I will sculpt it so if any of us are too close, it won't hurt any of us.
Okay. So you hit those 4 targets.
Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is 8d6 plus a d6 for each level above 3, so that would be 12d6.
Go ahead and apply the
Saves,
max
yeah.
damage modifier to yourself.
Nice. And then, so that's 3rd level, 4th level, 5th level, 6th level, 7th level.
Okay. We didn't do any saves.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I'm sorry.
Target them all and just make them roll the deck saves. Let's see. 1 success. So only number 1. The one that you... Okay, so you blow it up in her face. Well, it gets to him. In his face. But as it explodes, as it starts to go off, you notice that this creature is not just large and imposing, but it's also quite fast. it spins and pivots itself out of the way, and the explosion happens where its head used to be. And you see that it kind of rolls off and manages to avoid somehow miraculously the brunt of the flames, the various tendrils of flame that burst out from around it. It resists. So 26, 13. Alright. Anything else?
How tall is Albrick?
15 feet.
15 feet. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna go 5, 10 behind him, and then I'm gonna go and be like 2.5 feet above his head.
Okay, you're above Albrick's head.
So I'm about 15 feet in the air
Alright, got it.
behind him. And that's
Alright.
my turn. So let me get the combat checker. I'll pass
Okay.
my turn. Oh, you got it.
Alright, so this creature, hearing your vicious attack, flies up in the air also, wings sprouting and carrying it up in the air. It knocks from around its back. It pulls out a longbow. It knocks it back, aiming at you,
Ow.
and through the air, 3 arrows fly.
How rude. Ouch. Ouch.
Okay, and make a Constitution saving throw.
3 or just 1?
We'll just say 1. They all hit kind of at the same time. Alright, you're fine.
Sweet.
3 arrows plunge into your body. You find yourself gasping in pain as blood seeps out. 3 direct hits, and the snarling creature in the air lets out a cackle and a hideous laugh at the same time as its minions charge in from below. Let's see, these creatures.
Question. Reason
Rush towards
ear needs number 2 is bigger than ear needs number 1.
Shouldn't be.
Thought I'd point
Should
it
be
out.
about- yeah, they should be about the same size. Alrighty. Okay. Bearded Devil leaps over this chasm here and rushes the remainder of his movement. This other creature here runs in up to you, Albrick. Attacks you. It's Glaive. Missing both times. This creature rushes in here, attacks you, Pepin. Hitting on one of his attacks. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. You're fine. Beard Devil number 7 rushes in, gets to about here before he attacks you twice. 2 misses, I believe. Yep. Pepin, these are coming at you. 2 hits. I need a Constitution saving throw. 2 Constitution. 2 of them.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2. Oh, I'll look you that second one.
Okay. Alright, you're good. This one runs here. Alright, rushes around this way. Alright, they're all basically closing in. Alright, Albrick, your turn.
I'm gonna target the big guy in front of me.
Okay.
And let's see, I'm already large and in charge. That's fine. Actually, hold on a second.
What you doing?
Spell real quick. Oh wait, I can't cast it, I'm raging. I assume I can't cast spells even from my Sword of Cost while I'm raging.
You can't, but your sword can.
Tell my sword to do so?
You can certainly talk to it.
You tell my sword. What would it be an action then for me to do that? Because normally
Yeah, it
I
would
would
be an
just
action.
cast this. No, I'll still just attack things in front of me. I'll
Okay.
save those. Yeah, I think I just have just some attacks to do.
So you draw the sword, and the sword, its presence, its thoughts fill your mind.
Must have blood. Feed me.
Go on, so I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Third D20 because it's a fiend.
Okay.
I am large and in charge, so here we go. Attack. In charge, so here we go. And then I am going to smack him with my spiked armor.
So the rest of you guys see is Albric goes massive and hulkingly large, pulls out his cursed longsword, and it seems to change shape and size in his hand as he grows too. And this creature that had been offended by you, as it rushes towards him, Albric just whips it out, and with two sharp slashes and a shoulder thrust, completely tears the now smaller creature apart. And the thing just splits apart in two huge, heaping, impaled halves. Its own blood just gushing across the ground, dark red, just soaking into the dirt.
Told you guys
Alright.
not to fuck with us, just let us go past.
So Pepin, you're up.
Alright, so I will move right. Right here, I'll take an opportunity attack from
If you are going
double
to attack, I can use my movement, my action to move you.
Well, I gotta get in line so I can hit
okay.
more of these.
Misses you.
Now I'm gonna unleash a Lance of Disruption right here, getting those three dudes.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast it at level 5, and I'm gonna add an extra first level spell slot to do more damage.
Okay.
All right, so here goes the save.
And I assume you took the max damage. Do you want to use that?
No. Saving it. Holy shit!
Oh, damn.
Wow, look at those saves. Look at my rolls, man. They do have advantage against magic, so.
Yeah. So they only take 24 damage then.
Okay, they did.
All right, and it's my turn.
Deimos.
All right. If these guys don't think it's still a good idea to, like, not let us through because we have an Albric and they don't have an Albric. But I'll walk over here. Bonus action, I'm going to Shield of Faith myself.
Okay.
Because Tempest deserves a place. And then I'm going to punch number 3 because he's close to my bow, Tronio. Oh, shit.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yeah, you're gonna hit these guys, Deimos.
Yes.
And then as I hit him, I grab him, and he is now attached to my fist. And
Okay, yeah,
I'm
you
going to
punch
point him
straight
at
through him.
level 4. And, like,
You're like,
try to speak through his
Yeah.
mouth. Run away, bitch.
you punch through him and you're wearing him like a bracelet right now.
That's all I can do right now, though.
Okay. As you guys do that, you guys look up and you notice now that all the various creatures and demons in the area have noticed and seen the disruption. Massive creatures all around you begin to grab weapons and head over towards you. What's represented here on this map is very little of what's around. but you definitely
Can I
raised the alarm.
No.
Okay. This devil over here is going to fly in right back here, behind you, Albrick, and unleash its longsword attacks.
Okay, let's see here. My AC is 25. I will to make only one of them hit instead
Okay.
of 2.
All right, here comes the hit. Okay. And as it cuts into you, you realize that you are greatly immune to its poisonous blade attack. Okay. Adis,
Can I
roll a
can I
perception check.
see- Okay. Perception. I have no charisma, yo.
Perception.
You mean wisdom?
Wait, did I roll the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Rolled persuasion.
Where the hell is it? Why can I?
Your
Oh, there it
perception is
Yeah.
your modifier is +5. I think it would be. Oh, we'll take the first roll. +5 would be perception, so a 19. The you notice though that as this happens, just watching all these other creatures come around, begin to head in your direction, that a great ruckus has gone up. So you guys are basically on the map. You guys are right here. From the 2 encampments that Mistress Ambrosia brought with her, all these powerful creatures that she brought with her have begun to move and act, and have begun to fight against the demons around them. In fact, now that there's this great chaos going about, as all these different encampments belong to different barons, and with action going on, and with Mistress Ambrosia's creatures attacking some of the other ones, it's incited chaos all around the pit. There's shouts and there's screams, and you see various factions declaring their loyalty for their baron and turning against other ones, and basically everyone has begun to attack and fight everyone, including Mistress Ambrosia's people that have noticed your presence and taken that as a signal to make to cause a scene.
Alright.
Well, I didn't know they had a signal.
Can I see the edge of the pit?
She told you guys.
Oh. Sorry, I was...
it's 300 feet away from you.
I know, but can I see it?
Yeah.
I just need to be able to see it. Okay.
Well,
I move
can
here.
you see over this rock pile in front of you? You're flying.
I just need to have saw it.
Yeah, you can see it.
Okay, I'm gonna move down here and teleport us all to the edge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone's within 10 feet of you. So you're casting teleport spell.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. That's instant, right?
Yeah, it is. But let me double check to see if I need to power it up. Because there's only 1,
No,
2,
you
3,
don't.
4, 5 of us. Yeah. So I think it's up to 8 people, right? Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay, you guys vanish from this location.
And there goes that.
Okay. You guys appear towards the edge of the pit. And now, with fierce fighting all around you, fierce fighting all around you, you guys find yourself just 40 feet away from the sigil as it overlooks the pit. Imagine this, yeah, deep below in the pit you see it glows with red. It's not really lava, it's just, imagine that's deep red. It keeps going down and down and down. All around you, battle is underway. And here, you can see behind you, about 20 or 40 feet, Mistress Ambrosia's creatures have begun to are attacking the various devils and monstrosities around them. All right.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
Like get. Oh,
Are you trying to move to towards the?
yeah, I'm gonna say gather around, peeps. We'll try this. If it don't work, I got one other idea to get us down there.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second here. As you fly forward towards the edge of the pit, towards the what do you call it? The sigil itself. A creature drops out of the sky, right in your path, right in your face.
I love how he moved us all back.
Can I possibly perception check to see him coming down before he lands?
He's very fast. He's also very powerful. He's not landing. He's in the air because you're flying.
Oh,
too.
he just swooped down. Okay.
Yeah, he swooped down.
Okay. I thought he was coming in like boom into the ground landing kind of.
No, he's swooping down.
cool
He's
stuff.
swooping out of the air. All right. So right now you guys need to roll initiative again.
Why does it always gotta be the douchebags to get
Is
in
this
way?
one of the or all the barons are down there? Never mind. I thought this was one of the barons.
You recognize him. You saw him back at the Soul Vend, and as you recall,
Should be just a 14 Midas. I forgot to apply my advantage.
14.
Yeah, so 14 plus 3.
So you would be a 17. Okay. You guys recall that this is Skyhaunt Skeets. He is servant of Baron Lorbwig of Limbo, his right hand. All right.
That's
All
fucking
around
good.
you, devils are engaged in battle. And you haven't yet drawn their attention as Mistress Ambrosia's creatures are occupying them currently. All right, Adis, you're first.
Alright, give me just 1 second. I'm checking some CRs for what I'm trying to pull off here.
He's right in front of you. You're right in front of him since you moved first.
No. I'm going to cast a spell, but what I do with it depends on CRs, not his. Yep. Alright. I am going to cast True Polymorph and polymorph myself into an ancient brass dragon. Who just so happens to have a CR of 20.
Ancient brass dragon.
For Midas. He's
It's
like,
gotta
can
be-
this guy do that?
It's gotta be true polymorph, otherwise you can't use their legendary actions. If you use shape change, you don't get to use their legendaries.
Pause for Midas.
One second.
No, I gotta
We
make sure.
got their attention now.
Oh yeah, because this thing is gargantuan and
Okay, hold on. So you guys get blown out of the way as Adis. That's about the size.
Can I add some flavor to it?
Sure.
I want to make the skin like a dark, like grayish black.
Alright,
So it's
so
not
this
so
thing is-
damn obvious. It's a brass dragon.
Alright, so this thing is moving on initiative 19. I'm giving you its sheets.
Okay. Thank you.
But that was your turn.
Yep, that was my turn.
Okay. Well, acting next is Skyhaunt Skeets. And, He shrieks in surprise at this just transformation that's occurred in front of him, and you see its eyes narrow, and this white flash of light that breathes in it, that is alive in its eyes, suddenly gives way, and its eyes go completely dark. As its eyes darken, even you, as a large dragon, can tell that he begins to ooze darkness all around him.
Okay.
Like it begins to fall off of his wings, big billowing plumes and clouds of darkness. It begins to fill the
Yeah, he's scared.
area around him. Okay, so right now this circle, and it's growing. It's going to be gradually growing. It won't be quite that large just yet. Is engulfed in darkness. Okay.
Okay.
And let's see here.
You cannot hide from me, buddy.
Well, in the darkness,
Blind sight.
you feel
He's gonna do something mean. He's gonna poke me. Why? What's this with demons and wanting to poke people?
his teeth sink into your dragon flesh, and then a slash of a wing striking across your face, and two twin talons clawing at your torso. All right.
He's mean.
Okay, I think that's everything.
At the end of his turn,
Yep, at the end of his turn.
I'm gonna pummel his face into the ground. I'm gonna use the tail attack on him. Use one of my legendary actions. Use tail attack at the end of his turn.
Okay. Go ahead.
So you've got to target him. I think. Yeah, it's targeted. Alright, and then the tail attack is this. Well, that missed. Whoosh!
Yep, it just swishes through the air, and he's not there.
Yep. That's it.
All right, Albrecht, your turn.
So I can't see him.
You cannot.
Can I roll a perception check to try to see him?
Roll a perception check.
Is this inky blackness too dark?
Is it like that thing where it creates a sphere of literal just void, where there's no light inside?
There's no light
One,
inside.
or is it?
Albrecht, you don't see him, but you remember well enough to have an educated guess at where he is, so you can make an attack against him at disadvantage, if you can get.
I want to
close
try
enough.
to grab him and throw him into this pit of lava around me.
It's not lava. This is the pit. It's a deep pit. It goes down, down, down.
Yeah, I'll attempt to attack him as well. And I'm going to get to move 15 feet in a straight line, so...
Okay. All right, you're running to the edge over there. Probably to run over here to be on ground.
Run, like, wherever I need to get to him.
Yep.
Or I move 15 feet in a straight line.
Yep.
So, gotta click all the buttons now.
And make sure you click disadvantage.
I was getting there. So do I get the third dice then, or...?
No, it cancels that. You don't have advantage technically.
Just curious. Attacking it with my sword.
That's a hit. Okay. Did you do it with disadvantage? They both would have hit.
Even the
You're
12,
fine.
the 12 would have hit, so...
Yeah.
Cool. And because this guy is quite big, I'm going to, as my bonus action, attempt to grapple him. Big arm.
Okay, so you're, let's see here. 24. Alright, you have him grappled. You're able to grab onto his, he's above you in the air, so you grab onto his legs. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
At the end of his turn, I'm gonna try to wing attack him again. Or
Okay, go
tail
ahead.
attack him, sorry, not wing attack. As soon as I find the sheet, I lost the sheet for the dragon. Could you
Oh, I might have
send-
closed it. Here.
Well, I could open it off. Oh no, I can't open it off the combat tracker.
Hold on. There.
Thank you. Tail attack. That hits. Doesn't do a
Yes.
whole lot, but.
Okay,
And then I'm done with that.
Alright. As you
Damage
finish that, he is going to use his legendary action to attack you again.
Okay.
Alright. Pepin,
It's like a
you're up.
fucking freight train.
Ah, it's actually not even that bad.
Nope.
Yeah, he's
Not
kind
at
of
all.
weak.
Yeah, because he only hit either of you. He's already done 200 damage to me.
Yeah, that ain't shit.
Yeah, welcome to fucking Midas.
Yeah. It's 4
Pepin.
goblins put together.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Okay, so, do I know who's friend and who's foe?
Around you?
Yeah, because they all look red.
These are the bad guys around you, and they're fighting. There's lots of creatures around you, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
fighting with Mistress Ambrosia's troops right now.
Gotcha. All right. So there's other people there. Only the bad
Yes.
guys are on the map, pretty much.
Correct.
Cool. Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move over here, kind of dodge in away. If they gotta take an opportunity attack, then I'll take it.
No, they're not even watching you at the moment.
Okay. So I'm gonna say, trust me, Deimos. I'm gonna move up to him. I'm gonna like run up to him to like if I'm gonna tackle him, but I'm gonna open up a dimension door on the other side of Deimos
Wait.
and get both of us through it.
I'm a holy man
Okay.
and you're a naked little boy, so obviously I'm gonna trust you.
And I'm gonna dimension door us over here.
Okay.
Okay, there's 4th level spell slot. And then, you know, that way we can handle this, the guy that's in the darkness and not, you know, not worry about the other guys on the other side.
All right, Deimos, your turn.
Oh, sorry, I saw those other guys. So I can see where Albrecht is doing his hootenanners and being like,
You can't
Gotcha,
see him.
bro.
He's inside the darkness.
all right, I'm gonna listen to a perception check, just like here for the standard Albrecht cry for "I got you, bro, Tonio."
Okay.
I say exactly those words.
All right, you have a general idea of where he is.
All right, and then you just hear Albrecht. You hear just like Deimos just yelling, "Bro!" As I'm just gonna run in there and this swishy area. I'm gonna wait till I kind of run into you or something-ish, and I'm gonna start trying to climb up you and try to hit whatever you are holding.
Okay. All right. So you manage to make contact with Albrecht. You recognize it's him. Pretty quickly,
I know
you
those
scamper
thighs
his back,
anywhere.
shouting. You're shouting, "Don't worry, it's me. Don't worry, it's me." And you jump up and you. All right. You're within range. You think.
Maybe. All right, I'll put disadvantage on there.
No homo.
That'll hit.
And then I'm hoping like wherever I punch, I'll use my bonus action, and I'm gonna help this bro Sexio over here, and I'm gonna start grappling that area of his body too.
Come on, give me that.
Alrighty.
Give me that.
Uh,
give me
he's
that
he's,
right
already, he's already grappled by Albrecht. He's trying to get away from you, but he cannot get away.
Big bitch.
At the
All right.
end of his turn, I'm gonna use my last legendary action to tail attack him again, or try.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right. And thank
Can you
for
tell that
reminding
it's
me.
not doing any damage?
Tell what?
That your dragon attacks are not doing any damage to him?
Well, my dragon attacks hurt him.
No,
No, they don't.
it
He
landed,
uses
did
his legendary
0
action.
damage.
Oh,
And this comes at you. Here's to your dragon.
Ooh.
Alright, that was his last legendary action. The legendary.
oh shit!
Alright. And at that, with that action now, you notice that these creatures around you have begun to disengage or defeat some of Mistress Ambrosia's minions. And with the darkness there and the sigil being stepped upon, they're focusing you guys now. So some of these creatures run in that direction. This devil is going to come up to you because it can see you still. Oh, actually, the darkness grows. Sorry, I forgot to make the darkness grow. So this creature runs in. This tries to swing at you, the dragon. It'll have disadvantage because you are
Probably
uncovered
won't
by, you are
matter.
covered by darkness.
It'll probably still hit me.
So attack, 4 attacks. Hit.
Oh, out of curiosity, for that crit hit of his, do I not
Yep.
get a saving throw for the poison damage?
Nope.
Okay.
It's part of the damage.
Gotcha.
And this creature behind you, it breaks the polymorph spell. Let's see, exceeds its points by 36. So I believe you revert, right?
I revert and I believe I take the leftover damage. But let me double
Alright.
check. I'm pretty sure I do, but let me double check. I'm not sure if it does for true poly.
I'm pretty sure it
let's
does.
see, here's the hit points. Reverts when you drop to 0. Excess carries over to the normal form. Yep, it does.
Okay. There you go. That one has noticed. Let's see here. And these devils, these bearded devils, have begun to move in your direction. I'll move them all kind of at once. They don't really make it all the way.
Hey, Albrecht. Would these guys' ears look really cool in my armor?
Adis, it's your turn.
Eaters?
ears.
The ones that are all coming. Well, actually, I can't even see. I don't even know that they're coming, actually. So, I went and do that. Can't see. 100-foot range, 50-foot radius, 100-foot cylinder.
They'll be dashing.
Let's see here. I'm going to use my bonus action. Oops. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's a Misty Step to around here.
Noise.
Okay.
Can you see in
Blind Misty
darkness?
Step.
It's a feet in a direction.
Oh,
Oh
you don't
wait,
have to
nope, I
see?
can't.
No, you have
Misty
to see.
Step. Yeah, you have to be able to see till you cast Misty Step. Didn't
It's at what? 3 levels in Warlock, right? You're good. You can see this.
No, I'm very much a human.
Oh, bro, I'm up here. Come to me. Break this guy together.
Let's see here. Where's that spell at? Sorry, guys.
Get it. Wizards in their spell books, because this is
Yeah.
exactly how.
No,
Battle, you
I
just see the wizard scrolling through their spell book.
Mhm.
know. I want to see.
I'm like assuming like Albrecht's just over here, just like rapping this shit here. I'm just like on this guy's like neck with like my stripper legs.
Can I move through Albrecht out of curiosity? Well, actually, I can fly, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to use a 5th level spell slot. And roughly where I believe he was at, I'm going to cast...
Hey, he's right here, bitch.
I'm going to cast Dawn. Which creates a 30-foot sphere of light, 40-foot high cylinder. Each creature, and I'm going to sculpt it so it doesn't hurt anybody else. Each creature in it must make a Constitution saving throw, taking 4d10 radiant damage on a fail, half on a success.
Alright, target all the enemies inside.
If I'm within 60 feet of the cylinder, I can move up to 60 feet as a bonus action.
Okay.
Would this guy down Oberos 1 be in it?
Sure.
Or would he be cannon is out? Okay. So
Does that shit dissipate darkness too, or no?
that would be up to the DM. It creates a 40-foot high, 30-foot radius cylinder of bright light. The light is sunlight. Is what the description says.
Alright, roll the damages. Okay. As you fly over there, go ahead and finish your movement if you're going to keep moving.
And then, yeah, we'll use my bonus action to move over roughly somewhere where I would think the sigil is.
Okay. As the flash of light, it's like in the middle of the darkness, you see the flash, a spark of brilliant light just kind of like flicker, and you can hear the searing radiant damage usher out. But then, just as this burst of light begins to explode and break its way out of the darkness just redoubles its efforts and just swallows it all up.
I have two things.
Okay.
One, I forgot to target the big bad guy, so it didn't apply the damage or save for him.
What
Two,
was the save? It was,
Yeah, it's
It's
the
a
last
DC.
one on the thing.
it's a
he's on there.
Oh, it did.
It did,
Okay, when I looked, I didn't have. I thought I didn't have a target. Second, the combat tracker says I have a death ward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
damage.
Game must give that a-
Death warded everybody.
You can
Okay.
see the ass slap.
Would that have stopped the dragon from dying?
No.
Okay, good, because I didn't want it to be wasted on that. I just wanted to make sure.
All right.
You know, and cover.
Uh,
And that
on
was
his
my-
turn, Skyhaunt is going to expand his darkness a little bit more.
And you can get rid of mine because you said it swallowed the light, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll pretend the black circles is the darkness. And it is going to beat its wings in the air.
Oh, my apologies. Before he does that, it's a persistent light.
Okay. Well, you can't see anything. It's swallowed by the darkness. But
Okay,
above
well-
above the sphere of darkness, since it's a large cylinder, there's a flash of light up outside. But inside the sphere of darkness, it is completely consumed.
Okay. No, the only reason I wanted to remind is as long as I concentrate because of the bonus for movement. That's all I was worried about.
So let's see.
Bitch.
So
Bet you
1,
can't
2,
hit me.
3. Everyone, all creatures that you can see. So all of you guys have to make a strength saving throw.
Ah, damn it.
Is it a spell?
This is...
What does a 2 do for me?
Fail. Fails you. No, he's
Disadvantage
beating
on-
his wings, and you guys are being pummeled by the
Oh,
gale of wind.
gross.
Oh, look at this.
What does a
Look at
nat
this.
1 do?
Come on, Alec, roll a 1 also.
Did we say that my bracers or Gromashi Giant Maker applies to my strength saves or just my strength checks?
Checks.
Roll it, buddy.
It doesn't matter. You'll need a natural one.
Word.
All right, you're fine.
Again, I think my Indomitable also makes that a 29 technically, or a 28.
Yeah, you're fine. The other three of you, actually, and Albrecht, you'll take half of this. It's not much.
You jerk.
Okay.
So it's okay.
So Albrecht, I guess it'd be 24, cut in half again, so 12 damage to you. But the most important thing is that you guys are all restrained down to the ground.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Albrecht, your turn.
Am I still holding on to him though?
Yeah.
Come then.
Smash him in the ground, bitch. Use him as a weapon.
You got a +5 bat Great Maul.
I assume because I'm holding on to him, I don't have disadvantage even though it's still dark.
Sure.
I am going to try to like pull him down to the ground and restrain him.
Alright. He's beating his wings pretty hard, so you're basically holding on to him, and, let's see here.
He's beating his wings pretty hard, but do you see what Albrecht looks like? They made a movie about
So
his
you're
younger
trying to-
brother.
It's about it as big as.
You're trying to restrain him also?
I'm trying to pin him, yes.
Do you have the grappler feat?
Just have never used it because I've always had a great sword.
Alright. Alright, he's pinned.
Oh, you sexy bitch.
I will apply the condition because I have the condition.
Alright. At the end of your turn, suddenly it's these devils again, and they all rush in. And yeah, they're running along the ground. These guys dash over here. This guy runs over here. And Deimos, you realize the reason for the darkness in these previously weak little guys. Now that
Nope,
you're
I don't even
restrained,
want to hear about it. Don't even want to hear about it. Let me
now that
guess,
you're
they're way fucking
restrained
strong.
and inside the darkness, well, they were like CR2 before.
Mm.
Alright, where's my buttons? Where are my buttons? Oh, there they are. Okay. Okay, Deimos. Automatic hits.
No, not automatic. No, disadvantage or advantage. Give him those advantage rolls. Ah.
There's
Ah.
one guy.
Oh, and
who
max
gets-
damage.
Oh, you gosh damn
They-
hobos.
They each get 2 attacks on you.
Oh, you a donkey little bitch.
Alright, next guy.
Don't even
Number
hurt
one, double
you.
beard number 1.
Yeah. Come on. You want to hit a pretty little lady. Fucking tough
Oh
lady.
yeah, you're like colossal chested right now.
Oh, you're huge.
Oh, wait, that's Albrecht. Should be Albrecht. I should be targeting.
Yeah, don't hit him.
Yes.
Hit the real man here.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, and here's the second one. That's also 20 damage. Alright, and third guy, which is number 5.
Come on, bros. Is this all you got? Smack my abs and make them stronger. Best way to lose weight.
Well, you're restrained and you're inside the darkness.
Oh no, I totally yeah.
That's what I
Alright,
thought.
so these guys, they're CR level 3, and they're kicking your ass.
Rather
Alright.
my ass. Little dicks.
Pepin, you're fortunate those 2 guys next to you had to use all their movement to get to next to you. It's your turn.
Yes.
You are grappled and
Okay.
restrained.
All right. I don't know how this might work, but I will try to cast Dispel Magic on the darkness, see if that does anything. Would you like me to roll my check, or is it just don't even bother?
Can I
Well,
interject a question for the DM?
Sure.
Since he pinned the dude to the ground, wouldn't his wing effect go away?
No. It's like leaking out of him. It's a shroud that leaks out of him. I'll let you roll a
Oh, I got you.
intelligence check, Pepin.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
My boy, you were so smart, but then you got dumb real fast.
I will lucky.
Roll one more. Just roll
Just
one die.
one die. Okay. Come on, Pepin.
Ooh.
But if you roll
19.
lucky, I think the way it reads is that you can use a 19. All right.
Oh, does it?
So you,
Okay.
yeah, I think if you have disadvantage, or no, that's with advantage. You can choose the one that you want to use. So you have to use this 14.
well-
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
roll an extra. I thought it was you could roll an extra die and choose any of them that were rolled.
I think you're right.
Or lucky.
Even with disadvantage, yeah, it's kind of broken. So you could actually choose a 19, so you get a 24. The
Sounds good.
you realize that this effect is barely even magical. It's something else entirely. It's a darkness that's seeping out of him.
Yeah.
You don't think a dispel would do anything.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So. Oh, okay. I thought so. I'm not even gonna cast that spell in. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to waste a spell slot.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna use one of my signature spells then. Slow. It doesn't say that that I have to see the creatures. Now I know the big guy's in here, so I can target him. I wouldn't know that the other ones are in here. So if you don't, I don't have to target them if you don't think that, you know what I mean? But on the spell it doesn't say. I can just choose 6 creatures.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hey, would you look at that? There's 7 of them.
6. Okay. Here it goes. That one, that one, that one, and that one.
Dang, not bad.
Failure. 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 Skyhunt. Skyhunt succeeds. He's the only one that succeeded.
Yeah,
Okay.
so at least the other guys only get 1 auto hit on us.
Okay.
This guy's not to be about to not be alive much more.
All right. It is Deimos' turn.
All right. Damage. So, what do I have to do to get out of this restrained?
You gotta wait until the beginning of next turn.
All right. Okay, so I can't move whatsoever at all.
Correct.
All
Grappled
right.
restrained.
Now, joke's on them. I'm gonna hit this bearded devil number 4. Can I use my action to actually, instead of just punching him, grab him and throw him at this guy?
At
Super
Skyhunt?
fast. Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Roll the
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah.
Roll the check.
It would be just my normal grapple thing.
Yeah, it's an athletic check. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, still not bad even with disadvantage. Thank you, big bonus.
I mean, yeah, the bearded devil's not really going to be able to contest that. So you pick him up.
Mhm.
All right. You're like pinned to the ground, but you manage to grab him, levering and using enough leverage, like pivoting on your hip or something like that. You toss him in the direction of Skyhaunt.
I have a very
Okay.
nice workout booty ass, so it's very roundular. And yeah,
Okay.
I'll toss him at this guy. I don't know what I should roll, but I'm throwing him straight at this Skyhawk guy.
Yeah, check this bitch.
Okay, so we're gonna split your damage between him and the Skyhaunt.
Here, I'll just roll
So
it
roll
in
your-
chat.
Okay, so I'll give 20 damage to each. Which one did
And
you
then
throw?
is number 4.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, just because I'm going to start reloading with number 1 as I start grabbing him.
Get over here.
As I start reloading the Deimos launching cannon.
All right, you grab him. He is unable to resist.
My turn.
Okay, top of the next initiative. Since we're at the beginning of the next round, the next group of outer bad guys has noticed and have begun to move in your direction. But they're moving slower. The Bearded Devils, let's see. Oh, their turn. Deimos. Bearded Devil number 1 takes a crack at you.
Thank goodness they're slow.
Ugh.
Okay. Beard Devil number 3.
That's
Pepin, here
next
it
to me.
comes.
Mhm.
Okay. Beard Devil number 8. Also attacking you.
Just give it to me. Boss.
Alright. Bearded Devil number 4, which Deimos just threw, slams down to the ground. He's. What?
You skipped me.
Yeah, I'm doing all their turns as one. And then I'm.
Oh,
back
gotcha.
to
My bad. Sorry.
initiative, yeah.
I missed that. My bad.
Instead of doing individual.
I got you. My bad. I missed it.
Initiatives.
That, sorry.
That's number 4. Number 6 is going to move over here. And he'll make it to about there before using his bonus action. Let's see here. Number 5 is the last one, Deimos.
Everyone's just trying to hit this hot piece of ass here now.
Alright.
Tap that ass.
Sorry, boys, you gotta wait in line. So I think I'm actually
Okay.
a dude. I'm very confused now.
Alright. His turn. His legendary actions. I've been forgetting to take them. Skyhaunt is going to. He'll burn a couple attacks at Albric. Since.
You old bitch.
Sorry about that.
Slow is such a
Albrecht.
good spell.
That's pretty darn good. There's one. These were his legendary actions along the way. Missed, and one more. There.
Yeah, that one
Okay.
will hit. Would
Now
I've
it's
not
your
been
turn,
able
Venus.
to stop it when he did the legendary action?
You could have used your reaction to block the 24. Or the wait, which one? The 35 and the 27.
Yeah, so I'll block the 27.
Okay. Alright. Adis, your turn.
Alrighty. So this is a new combat. So I am going to. Let's see. It's a hard thing for a caster when they can't see.
Yeah.
Let's see. God damn. You're just really hating on me today. Let's try this. I'm gonna do this in a. You know what? I'm gonna cast Dawn again. In the same place. And I'm gonna use my boon to maximize it.
Okay.
So let's make sure I get all the right people because I centered it on him last time. It'll get them all actually. Sweet.
This dumb question that I hope works, but I'm going to guess not. If the sword casts a spell, and then Adis casts the spell Dawn, is the sword able to cast another spell because it experienced the next Dawn?
The light is categorized as sunlight.
Very
It's
funny.
just a
Throw that
question.
out there. Just gonna throw that out there.
Because I would love to cast Divine Word right now to finish this guy off, but probably not finish him off. But
So the saves.
I think I'll save my spells then.
And then max and the damage.
Alright. These bearded devils begin to pop. As the bright sunlight cuts through the darkness just enough to reduce them to ash, and then quickly it's swallowed up again by the darkness.
I will use my bonus action to move back 5 feet and up 20
Okay.
feet.
And it'll be my turn.
Okay. On his turn, he is going to lay into Albric with all of his attacks.
Oh, I take that back. Sorry, my bad. I'm like restrained and all that, so I can't move.
It's okay. Beginning of next initiative, so it looped around to his turn again. So you guys are no longer grappled restrained, but on his turn, not on your turn.
Right.
He's still restrained, just so you know.
Yes, but you guys are no longer. The wind spell went away.
Perfect.
All right.
My AC is a 28 as of right now, and I cannot raise it. So.
Okay. Well, he is attacking you.
He's like fat
With
boobies.
advantage.
Not fat. Fucking bunch of shit ton.
No, he's going
misses.
for boobies.
Oh, those things are huge over there.
Misses. Oh, the. All right. So Albric, what you're doing is you're pinning him down, and you find that he's barely able to hit you, slashing and snarling at you. Only one attack connects. It's your turn,
Doesn't
Albric.
I use my? That one doesn't. I use my sword. Isn't my turn yet? I used my
Oh, yeah,
sword
so
on
what,
his
28?
legendary action, so it
That's
would
right.
have stayed at
It's
28.
52. Okay.
And technically, I'm restrained as well then now, so I will apply that to myself. As to pin him, I need to be restrained, but I can still attack him. So,
Okay.
I just have disadvantage. Recklessly, so I have advantage. Move, so it's not that good, but.
So
Oh, and
yeah,
he should be
that's-
taking some spike damage from me holding on to him. I'll get to that after this.
You hear Damweb's just praying for this guy as Albric's laying into him.
Oh dear Tempest, take pity on this bitch ass fool.
Okay. You got him.
Oh, that's how you do it, boys and girls.
In the darkness,
Perfect.
your blade rips through his flesh, and you can feel you're holding onto his legs and pinning him down, holding him down, and you feel his body separate into two. As he screams out, and his soul leaves him, the darkness also dissipates, and you guys look up and you see these other large demons beginning to close in. But now you guys can see, and you're also standing on the sigil. There's evidence of war all around you. What are you gonna do? You have 1 round of actions to take before these things catch you.
Oh, so
I'm going to
the-
pick
the-
up Deimos, put him on put him further in the circle,
Thank you.
Okay.
and stand here in front. And I'm going to tell my sword to cast. You guys have never seen a barbarian cast spells, but that's about to change. I'm going to tell him to cast Call Lightning right in front of us,
All right, it does.
so that way they can't. So that way the creatures can't get between the roadblock.
Oh, really?
Point.
Let me see this.
Lightning's gonna strike and stuff.
It's at least a bit of a deterrent.
Call lightning. Let me see what the spell does. Storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder, 10 feet tall, 6 foot radius, centered on a point you can see. Last concentration up to 10 minutes. Ha! Who'd have thought? All right.
Also, because I need to learn how to read. So the dawn,
Yeah.
which is affecting this area right here. They basically had to make their save or take that damage again when they end their turn in this area.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah, it keeps going and going, burning them until they leave it. In case you want to have that have an effect on them or something.
All right. There's a call lightning.
And
Cool,
then,
so-
just to give us a little bit of time, I will
And-
cast a wall of force all around us, encircling us away from the dudes.
And to give us even more time.
And I'll step forward in front of Albric, draw forth the mask from the bag, pointing at the corpse of the douchebag we just killed, and I'll put it on my face and say, "This is the fate of all who defy me."
So what do I roll for grabbing random shit off that guy's body? One of his ears looked pretty cool.
You totally took a wing.
Roll your nature check. Is nature's a skill.
Yeah, still good at nature. Ooh, actually, I'll take that.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want?
Some. Oh shit. Oh, so many choices. You know what? Can I have
Ears,
like?
bro. Ears.
Yeah,
bro.
I just want the ears. Cause you know,
Alright, you got the
Damos,
ears, man.
we'll just
You rip
make
them
it
both
some
off.
mother trucking sick
Big
armor.
These big long nasty ears that he's got there.
Hell yeah.
What was his name again? Just so I can put my notes.
Skeeths. Skeeths. Skeethc.
Sweet.
Haha. He'll be remembered in being a bitch on my armor.
Alright. Okay. Are you attuned to the mask, Adis?
No, we didn't wait
Okay.
for me to do it. So.
Yeah. You take the mask and you put it on, and you point it at the body, and nothing else happens.
No, I'm making a show to these people. That's what I'm making a
Yeah.
show. I pointed at him and I say, "This is the fate of all who oppose me." Like,
Okay.
basically trying to get them to back the fuck off.
Roll an intimidation check.
Do I get advantage since I have the mask on?
Sure.
I will take whatever I can get because I can't intimidate for shit.
And then after that, you should probably, try to get us
That's
down
not bad.
there.
Not bad. Alright. They are stopped. They have not moved anyway. You see them looking at you questioningly. They recognize the mask, but they don't. Some of them don't believe that a creature like you could even have it. There's confusion, and in that confusion, and with the lightning going around in front of them and stuff like that, they have stopped their advance altogether.
Sweet.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Alright, let's see if we can pull this off.
Yeah, I'm gonna dial the Stargate.
Yeah. I'm gonna attempt to dial. Wait, has Glenlick showed up?
Make a perception check. In the distance, 150 feet away, you can see him in panic, rushing through, dodging arrows and these big things falling. It's war everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere, devils and stuff are tearing each other, and he's screaming.
As he's
Looking at
running,
you,
I'm
like,
gonna
bug-eyed.
cast an arcane gate right in front of him with the exit right here.
What's the range on it? On the
500
Target?
feet.
Okay.
500 feet. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna plop it like 5 feet right in front of him, so he just like doesn't have a chance. He just runs right through it. And I'll put the gate so that he'll run out and run into Albrecht, so he doesn't like run off the cliff.
There's a wall of force, so just make the other entrance inside our little dome.
But can't he run out of it if he's freaks out or something?
No.
Or no? Okay, cool. Then I make it inside.
Yeah, it's inside the dome, and he keeps running, and he slams into the wall, and like plops down to the ground, just like rubbing his head.
Blimlick almost died Blimlick almost died like 15 times.
We'll
Good
give
job,
you 100
Limerick.
blood chips. Good job. Glenlick, we need our friend.
Oh, blood
Our
chips.
friend?
Friend?
Our friend from the train? The one that came from the sky? We need him now. We need him.
To do what? What do you want him to do?
Oh, I want him to come here and take us down.
You see him panically looking up into the skies, looking around.
He. Let's see here. Blimlick, touch. Blimlick, touchy, just a little bit.
I let him touch.
All right. So Blimmick reaches over and touches you. Then he says,
Now Blimlick, touch mask.
Yeah, I let him touch it.
"Okay." He could definitely cop to feel, and then
Oh,
He
he
reached up
comes
to touch
to.
your mask a second
Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. My guy, I wouldn't even acknowledge it.
he reaches up, he touches the mask, and it's prolonged contact. He closes his eyes.
best hole, huh?
He has a smile on his face as he lets go of the mask. He says,
He just soiled himself.
he blinks himself.
Okay. He coming. He far away. He's still where he killed little large 3 creatures flying.
All right.
So,
okay.
Blightwing was still back there. He was still resting and basically digesting back where he killed the Balors.
Which means he'll show up right in the right time.
Now that was 2 days away by caravan.
Okay.
This dude rules the skies. I have faith in him. So yeah, my whole plan for getting us down is kind of bust because shit went
Try
wrong.
what Mistress Ambrosia tried.
Okay, I'll try what she
I think-
tried.
Well, then hers.
Okay. So you're going to try to engage with the circle.
Well, yeah.
All right. Whoever wants to make a Arcana check can make a check to try to determine what the nature of the circle is.
Alrighty.
Lucky that, Elwin, if you've got any more. Or Pepin.
I got one more.
Actually, anyone actually here, Mr. Mage Dude, I'll guide you because I don't even know why I was rolling that. Add
Alright,
plus
sure.
3 to you.
All right.
I'm just like, magic is a thing.
24.
All right. So Adis, looking around. You've been around and you've been in hell long enough. You can read the runes and the sigils around, and you recognize that this is this inscription that you're standing on is there's a demonstration of power necessary. It's almost a it's an act of boasting. It's only the most powerful, only demons of the highest order and hierarchy, only those with the most recognition can even interact with it and hope to activate it. Devils had used it as almost like a feather in their cap if they were able to activate the sigil. So only those with the most recognition or something can activate it. You don't know exactly what the threshold of power is, but you recognize that only if you have some kind of authority, some kind of clout to you.
Not gonna work without me being attuned to the mask. So our only hope is to basically jump.
Hey, we got the fly spell.
I got like a mask thing.
Well,
on.
actually, yeah, we don't have an hour to wait. Unfortunately.
Dance
Jump
around
and cast fly.
and like touch this like dead dude's like ears and stuff on the ground. Like on the sigil, I'll be like, "Look at me, I've got superpowers." This guy was strong. He thought he was gonna get down there, so Damos thinks that like if I use his body, I'd be in
He
there.
was just trying to stop us.
Oh, well, he fucked
Another one of
up.
these creatures flies across the pit and lands on top of the wall of force, striking at it and clawing at it with its whip and its chain. And you see other creatures beginning to flock in.
How long can you hold the sphere?
10 minutes.
Give me just a sec.
I think we should drop the sphere. I hold them off, and we just all go jump.
Blimlick not care to jump. Blimlick not see anyone ever come back from a jump. No, thank you.
What if we give Blimlick the mask? Can he
Fly,
open
boom. And 50 blood chips.
Not happening.
it? Blimlick, can you open this?
No.
What if we
Only
gave
one
you...
with great power or great authority. Only one bearing a device of great recognition.
Would you jump if we made you be able to fly and gave you 50 blood chips?
No, Blimlick not care to die.
We'll make you fly.
All right. So I'm gonna put the mask that I have and touch that against this frickin' thing and see if it does anything. I don't know if it's a key or something.
DM, what's the highest CR beast with flying? Or that's as close to 20 as possible.
There aren't many. Let me look around.
Well, that dragon that you turned into.
It's not a beast.
Oh.
I don't think.
He's thinking shape
No, it's
change.
No, I'm thinking polymorph.
Here's one. Largest, you said?
Yeah.
That's small. That's small.
Well, like the highest CR, because the more higher the CR, the more like powerful it'll be. Like stronger it'll be. I need it to be big enough or strong enough to carry us all.
Blimlick not care to go down by flying. No, thank you.
Wait.
No, thank you.
Hold on.
Touching stuff. Touching.
Wait. Yeah, the new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's.
So it has to be a beast, I guess.
What are you guys gonna do?
I've just been touching all my gear to this ground, saying I'm a gosh damn boss. Let me down, bitches.
Yeah, nothing that you're carrying activates it.
Oh, all right.
The device of, you know, the marked thing that got us through the front gate.
Elwin.
I grab Elwin off the back of Albrecht, and I make his ring touch the thing.
Are you taking the ring, or are you off him, or are you just touching it there?
Pim, don't take Elwin off my back.
Oh, so I'm gonna ask Elwin. I'm gonna Albrecht to you know, just do the cool like back bend. Oh, I can take it off if you want. I can take the ring off. I'll take the ring off, and I'll have it touch it.
All right. You go over to Elwin and you remove the golden ring from his finger.
Mm-hmm.
As you hold it in your hand, so that you guys haven't really brought it out or anything like that since you guys crossed the river. The thing comes to life. It blazes infernal symbols all around it, and a flame connects, fills the center of the ring as it holds in your hand, as it settles in your hand. And you swear you can see it coalesce into a sharp orb, a beacon, a beam of power. The light emanates all around you. As it spreads out, the sigils on the ground glow, but it continues to spread. And as it does so, you guys can feel the magic around you just beginning to dissipate, it being almost circumvented, almost replaced. By the presence of this influence. Instead of arcane influence now, this is divine. Your wall of force, Pepin, is the first thing to dissipate.
Okay.
The devil hanging on there, and actually these other two had flown around to come around it. As it just drops down to the ground and looks at you. Both these three creatures standing now on the ground, eyes focused directly on you, Deimos, as you hold the symbol, this seal in your hand, unmoving. As the light shines even more, the next thing to dissipate is the dawn spell, and then finally the chain lightning disappears. But none of the devils advance. In fact, within eyesight all around you guys, you see that creatures have stopped fighting, and they look at you all. They look there. There is bewilderment. There's exasperation.
We got stuff way more powerful than the masks.
They gradually all drop to their knee. Some hesitantly, some quickly, and they all eyes are on you. Not in the whole battlefield, just all within 100 feet.
You really should have
And
just
with
used this to get Elwin's soul in the beginning.
Well, we should have, but this might be like a top crazy super tier item.
The runes flash, and there's a burst of flame that circles up around you. You guys suddenly feel intense heat as you guys are totally encircled with fire. You take 9 fire damage.
Okay.
All of you take 9 fire damage.
Got it.
Got it.
Like dead.
Good thinking though, Albert.
We're all dead.
That ring, top tier.
Yeah.
I think
Cool
we
shit
still
might have
could've got-
happened if Elwyn used it more often, but I hardly ever used it.
Yeah, I do think that thing
I
is
think-
like the master at this level. Who knows? Those rings might be like bottom level, top tier item.
Remember that Midas just made it super important only when we came to hell. So,
Nope. He planned this from the beginning.
but I still think we could have gotten away with your mask, Adis. Elwyn or
I wasn't
Deimos
a-
wasn't.
I wasn't attuned to it, so I couldn't use it.
He wasn't attuned to the ring yet. It still worked for him.
I tried using the mask, it didn't work.
Correct.
Like, well, I examined it and I knew the mask wouldn't work.
All right. So what happens?
Boom, boom, boom. We all die.
Deep below the surface, thousands of feet below, you guys arrive.
Can I drink a few potions before we get down? I'm fucked up.
I got
place
it,
is
bro.
large.
Don't worry.
This is where you guys land. In front of you, so I'll break your groan up a little bit. In front of you, down another layer, deep in the ground. So it's darker than this. I mean, there's light, but it's all coming from the emanations in the middle of the pit. You see the 5 barons, each standing at the point of a star of an inverted star. The sound of the dance and the music, the sirens calling, and the shrieks and wails that lend themselves floating in between dissonance and harmony, is almost deafening. You have to shout to be able to hear each other. But you see in the middle of this pit down below you, so this still here, right, like that distance, is about a 50-foot decline. All right. So you guys are still standing above them. So 50 feet. You guys are 50 feet up. Looking down, you see a baron at each point, and in front of them, at each line here, surrounding the center. Oops. You see where I'm drawing the lines?
Yeah, like that.
At each inner line of the star is, and centered on each line is a Stygian mask just floating there. And they're channeling the dance through it. And in the very core of the star is a blazing ball of light. Basically, all their focused energy and attention drifting towards it. You see them channeling energy. You see them making offerings of power and flesh and strength and will. You see them all devoting their entire efforts into channeling this ritual. They are all 100% focused on their activity right now.
I'm going to use the message spell.
No, wait. Before you do that, let's all drink some potions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you
Well, I
guys
don't
should
have
drink.
any. I don't have
You guys
any.
should drink frozen potions. I'm good.
I don't have
and I
any
don't-
potions.
Okay, as you guys are standing there, there's a surge of energy, and you can see that these auras of light around them. As you guys observe a little bit longer, you notice that some of them are glowing more brightly than others. That there is definite distributions of progress going on around.
Is there
And
anyone
if I were
else
to
here?
put
Is
it,
it just them?
it's just them.
Okay.
If I were to
Can you
put
give
this
me
in
some healing
numerical terms,
potions?
in numerical terms, it would look like this.
Nah.
Can you give me some potions?
I got like 4 potions.
I've got like 15 hit points left.
I will give you 2 of my 4 potions.
How much do I heal from them?
You get 15 and 13.
15 hit points and 13 hit points.
Yes, sir.
So that would be.
What's this? What's this thing you just shared with us?
That's their relative brightness to each other. It's their progress in the dance, in the ritual. So the higher the number, the brighter they're glowing, but also the closer they are to completing their goal.
Alright, so we should fuck up the Torn Morrow first.
I'm gonna start floating
What
down.
we should do? Hold on. Let's form a plan. I'm thinking, we should basically we should each take a Baron. That Pepin, you should go take the Torn Morrow since she's the smallest. Deimos and Adis, you can decide between the two medium, and I'll take the big guy and basically literally just try to push them.
Well, I think we should do one by one, bro.
As soon as they're out,
Then we have to
start
deal with
fighting.
them.
Yeah. I can remove one of them.
All I know is if any of them stop
Actually,
us doing something, then they just lose.
There are heavy waves and surges of magic going all around you, way more powerful than you have experienced in quite a long time. This is a very focused ritual, and these barons. So when they're wearing their masks, these creatures are lords of whole realm of cities here in hell. They are quite powerful. You guys would recognize this. You're dealing with energies and forces that are significantly beyond you, and so you're gonna have to tread carefully.
I've got like no health. So
Well,
I've got 2 plans.
I gave you 14 more health points.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got like 58 hit points.
So how much space is there between each one? Is this to scale?
Yes, scale.
Okay. Let's see here. I want to try. Let's see. So it's what?
Are there any fixed objects within 20 feet of any of these people, except Ambrosia?
No, you can see it all.
None that I can see at all. All right, I got this, dudes.
No,
I might be able to
on the
get
map. On the map is everything. So this is a rock up here. You know.
I mean, like,
this
is
a
there like
pillar.
any like pillars next to them, or is that whole
No,
area
just those.
Okay. I got
on the map.
this, dude. I got something to try. Just follow.
Are you
my
gonna take
lead.
them all out at once?
I'm gonna
If
try
you
to
guys
take
need
them all
healing,
out at once.
If you guys need healing, you have a cleric.
I need massive healing.
A cleric
Yeah.
with a lot of spell slots.
Yeah, I
Do.
need some massive. I'm
We all just
100.
need to look at you.
Yeah, I'll pass out the spells, the heal, what tingy thingies. But everybody, let me know what they need.
I need 136 hit points.
You can see the
Or
combat
you can
tracker, right,
give me.
Deimos?
Oh, I see it now. Sorry, my thing is, my fancy grunts have been all fucking up. I can't see other people with wounds.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's like the random update. It's like 50-50. So, okay. So I'm just gonna do some heals. I mean, I can do some decent heals, but don't expect anything else during the fight. But I can
You
heal
saw
you
Sky
mother
Soul.
truckers up, loco boss. Oh yeah, we got that. But all right, so we got that.
I'm thinking is that what's your name? Adis.
Mhm.
Can you take care of the Torn Morrow?
I think I can take care of them all. I can't
Fudge.
kill them, but I can move them.
Now, just before we try that plan, just so we have a plan afterwards, so in case it's too hectic, if your plan to take care of them all doesn't work, I think you should take care of the Torn Morrow. Deimos, can you take care of the one that's between the Torn Morrow and Mistress Ambrosia? You know what I'm talking about?
Which one is the
Look,
Torn
guys,
Morrow?
the way this works is they're all battling each other. Right
Mhm.
now, the Torn Morrow is
Yeah.
winning by a lot.
Yeah,
So we
they
need
don't-
to take that bitch out first.
Kinda how it works.
I don't know which
Mistress
one's
Ambrosia is not too far behind from the next
Ambrosia.
one up.
which. Yeah, and I know her. I don't know
Tornmaro.
who the other. Tornmaro. Okay.
Lorbwig. The big one is Lorbwig. This is the Spader. This is Silithus.
So
Yeah,
Deimos,
that's the one that we
Yep.
gotta worry about the least. Silithus. We can leave that one. But Mistress Ambrosia is in 4th place. So we gotta take out the Tornmaro first.
Well, let me try to take them all, and then we go for the Tornmaro.
Dude, if you disrupt the ritual, every single one of them, then we're
I
gonna
can
fight them
put-
all together.
Yeah, no, because if I knock them all out, she immediately wins.
to knock them all out.
If I knock all of them but Mistress Ambrosia out, she immediately wins and gains dominion over the mask.
Snap from his possession to her possession.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right.
But okay, so again, Deimos take out Syphilis, and I would, because I have the movement to do it, I will take out the other guy, and then I'll head towards the big guy. But before you do your thing, let me move a little bit, okay, Adis?
Oh, I've got something to do before that too. I'm going to fly up about 10 feet in the air, following down, and I'm just going to walk down, clapping, just as loud as I can, with the mask on.
Okay.
Just clapping.
So you guys get closer, and as you get closer, you
Oh,
realize
before
that
we head down, I send a message to her saying it's time.
the energy of this that's pulsing and radiating in the dance, it's all swirling around, it's spiraling around. It's almost like walking into, as soon as you step off the ledge and head down into there, it's like walking into a hurricane force. And the closer you get to the center, the stronger and harder and more vicious the gale forces are. And it's not wind, it's magical energy just surging and swirling around. Adis, you feel it pronouncedly, since you're a magician, since you're a magic user. You're about able to get this far
Okay.
before the tension and the pressure slows you, and you realize you could keep going, but it's gonna start having a cost. Albric,
I'll hold.
you get around this far as well.
Can
this
you
is-
share the map one more time? I pressed the wrong button.
Yeah, this is serious magical energy swirling around and just conflicting with each other and smashing into each other. Imagine like almost tectonic magical forces just come all crashing into this one area. It's causing great disruption in the weave and the.
Mine for my plan, because that would take too long. You try to take them all at once, and then we should try to take out the Tornmaro.
Alright, sounds good. So I will blow a 7th level spell slot, and I'm going to sculpt this spell to. I think I can land. Yeah, I'm going to sculpt this spell to avoid Mistress Ambrosia, and I'm going to cast Reverse Gravity. And since there are no fixed objects near them, they get no saving throw, and they're flung 100 feet in the air. That's why I specifically asked if there are any fixed objects within reach. No, it's not to say they don't have something that could overcome it, but you know, that's my first shot.
All right. As a spell flashes out, I need you to roll 2d4s.
2d4s. Okay. Any modifiers or just straight?
Nope, just 2d4s.
Yep.
Okay. The magical energy leaves your hands and instantly gets caught up in the gale force winds. As you reach out, you focus and you grit your teeth, and with every ounce of your being, you try to shape the spell and send it in the direction, willing it to do what you want it to do. But there is disruption. There is havoc. There is interference. And you see the ground begin to shift and crackle as some stones in your area begin to lift, and you're willing it to go and spread it out over this area. But instead of being able to do so completely, you do manage to shift the ground and affect the two closest to you. You just weren't able to make it cover the entire circle. So the ones that are closest to you felt the effect of it. Lorbwig this massive creature begins to lift off the ground. He hesitates, and there's a surge at that very moment. There's a surge of musical energy and sound vibration through the air, and the numbers in they're glowing begins to change. Lorbwig's concentration is distracted, and Mistress Ambrosia, having noticed your presence with the message spell, anticipated the disruption and was able to capitalize on it. And you see a lot of energy shift away from Lorbwig and head to her. As gravity begins to lift, you see this massive creature here. I'll show you what he looks like.
Dude, that dude's pimp.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, he always finds the best pictures
His
first.
feet
I-
like
that's
claws,
what I was just
Real,
about
though.
to say.
gripping down into the ground, tearing down. He tries to focus his energy, but he begins his progress in the ritual begins to slip away, and he begins to. You see the other barons snarlingly begin to capitalize on it. There's another pulse of energy, and he slips even further in the race. He's not happy at
Can
all.
I ask a quick descriptive question?
Okay.
So the whirling energy that I ran into, right? Is
Uh-huh.
it like a wall, or is it more like a tornado without an eye?
It's like walking into a hurricane. It's
But
just
can I
whipping around
see if
circling.
what I mean is it affecting the entire area, even inside where they are, or just like a wall we're walking into?
It's emanating from the center. It's a result
Okay, gotcha.
of the conflict. They're pouring tons of energy into this.
Yeah.
And what you're seeing from where you are, they're not just feeding their own magical energy, and they're fueling their attempts with the souls that they're basically burning souls, just destroying souls and eradicating, using them for their very basic energy to try to overcome the other ones. So they've brought lots of souls with them.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Elwin's body being this close to his soul, is there anything I can do to try to help with that?
There is way too much interference right now.
Okay.
You guys gather that they're about halfway through the ritual, and you notice that Mistress Ambrosia still has her trump card on her, her earring that contains the soul of Inkamel. You assume that the others are also holding back their most powerful sources of energy for the very end. So you assume that if the Torn Morrow has it, that she still has Elwin's soul on her.
I mean, ink bells.
Elwin. Torn
Yeah,
Morrow has
I'm-
Elwin's soul.
Oh, the Torn Morrow has Elwin's. She has ink bells stuff.
Yeah.
And you said Torin Maru's didn't. It was just these two closest to us that got affected by the gravity.
Yeah, Despater also fell back in the was distracted, so he slipped in the standings. As the
We
gravity
get an update.
went away, he has wings, so his wings kind of just flashed out and stabilized him.
Can I not maintain it?
You're doing it's everything you can right now to just disrupt them right now, but they were physically able to easily able to physically overcome the gravity.
Okay,
The
then
loss of gravity.
when I see that happen, I'll let it fall.
Okay.
I've got another one for the turn Mario, guys.
Okay, sure. But
Uh,
all this time I will be walking, trying to make my way towards her, kind of around the circle.
Create an arcane gate this big under his feet with the exit 500 feet up in the air. No. I create 1 point under him. Wait, no, I'm not doing that yet. Never mind, sorry. I have that
Well,
backwards. I need to be closer.
So I'm gonna, from here, I'll get around so I don't hit him.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to cast a Lance of Disruption
Mhm.
across these two dudes.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll the damage.
Okay. No save, no nothing.
You're casting it into a storm. We'll see how well you can aim it. Actually, I'll make you do a check. Or roll the damage first.
Okay. And I will cast this at just at 4th level, but see what happens.
It's like shooting an arrow into a tornado.
Okay, so 4th plus an extra 1.
And I want to try to materialize a Big B's hand wherever Tornmaru's mask is.
Okay. Intelligence check.
Me?
No, this is Pepin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that dropped to 20.
20.
You know what? I'll lucky it.
Yeah, lucky and use the 20.
Yeah. It's my last luck point.
Alright. The lance issues forward and slashes, cutting through the whirlwind. It splits, it just like penetrates straight through Baron Lordwig and continues on into the distance. And you guys can see the auras shift instantly as Baron Lordwig shouts out in a huge roar of pain and frustration and anger. The light in the room shudders and shakes.
Uh-oh. Are we all still here?
I am.
Okay.
Thanks.
I think I crashed for a second.
The light, sorry. The light shakes, and I've updated the progress as Lordwig is kicked out of the sphere. His end of the ritual completely crumbles. His side of the star growing dark, while the others grow brighter. His mask, suspended in the air over there, severs its connection to him, and he spins around in absolute rage, looking at you, bearing down on the people who cost him his attempt at the ritual.
And I just look up at him with the mask on, just shaking my finger at him. With the biggest shit-eating grin on my face underneath.
Okay.
Big Biz, huh?
You did not earn that. And you have ruined my attempts to wrest it for my own. Now, be destroyed by mine own hand.
Maybe be less incompetent if you're gonna try to steal someone's power.
Roll initiative.
So, Amos, I got a question
Go.
for you.
Show. What's up?
What you feeling right about now?
What do you mean?
Asking you if you wanna, you wanna take on the big guy, or if you wanna go take out your girlfriend.
This guy's pretty big, isn't he? I mean, I'll go punch whatever. I don't give a shit.
Totally up to you. If you
Wow.
wanna, or if you wanna take out the big guy. I am giving you your choice.
I'll leave that up to you. I'm just here.
You guys talk like you had to like you can do anything else
Chilling. Yeah, it's like
besides fighting this guy.
Yeah, it's like I don't think we have a choice.
Pepin, you go first. He moves pretty slow.
I'm saying Tornmaro, so do you want me to run over there and do that, or do you want to run over there and do that?
I really don't care. Yeah.
You
I'll
guys,
do
you
it.
guys. So just for perspective's sake, you saw how much energy it took you guys to just break one Baron's connection to the center. Just bear that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And you had to diminish his influence in the center by distracting him or by hurting him or something. And only when his influence had gone to zero, his progress had gone to zero, was he disconnected.
That is, as long as Mistress Ambrosia is winning, I don't care about taking out any of the others. But I want to take out the Tormaro so she can't use Elwyn's Soul as her trump card.
Okay, so I'm not even going to target because I don't know how this is going to work. You let me know what you want me to roll. I'm going to cast Chain Lightning at the Baron.
This
And then
corner
I-
of the star has grown dark. Okay, so the whirlwind and the has so coming out from this area has dissipated in this area right here because his stake in it all is finished.
Okay,
It's
gotcha.
intensified in the other areas, but in this slice of the pie, it's been cleared.
Well, in that case, I'm going to cast one of my most powerful spells. Try to take this dude out quickly. It's an 8th level spell. It's the symbol spell supremacy. And I will cast 2 6th level spells. I will cast 2 disintegrates at him.
Ooh.
Nice.
So first one. Huh. Second one.
Oh, what a dick.
Okay, so there goes my 8th and 2 6th.
This is a Baron of
Full
Hell.
damage.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a 3rd level spell slot to that to make my DC 2 higher. So at least one of them will hit him.
Okay. The beam strikes him at his core, and you can see it disintegrating and completely hollowing out. About a 1 foot diameter tube of his flesh, completely straight through him. He shudders and shakes and winces in that, and he's still turning around. You guys all did
Yeah.
this while he's still detaching from the ritual. All right,
Okay.
Adis, your turn. Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, yeah, just move back.
All right, Adis, you're up.
Let's see here. What kind of spell is this? Action. Alright. So I want to cast Dimension Door at 6th level. It doesn't do anything extra, but my
Okay.
intent is to allow it basically extra force to push through the hail. The storm.
Okay.
And my target is right behind Tornmar.
So you're trying to do what?
To Dimension Door directly behind Tornmar.
You're trying to go behind Tormaro.
And in order to help punch through the magic, I'm going to cast it at 6th level.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Wow.
Gonna end up in like the middle of the circle.
That's fine.
You
That would
arrive
work, too.
over here.
That's
As
fine.
as you teleport over, you're blown off track, and you're right there. You're in the full weight of the storm, and it's intensified since his part of the ritual had dissipated. It's stronger. The interference, the magical storm is stronger out there.
Right.
Okay.
I will use a bonus action to cast Misty Step at 4th level and try to get. Let's see, is he close
You already
enough?
cast the
5,
spell,
10.
dude.
Oh, right, Misty Step's too high level. That's right. My bad.
Yeah, you can't cast spells anymore. So you can
Unless it's a cantrip.
Cast cantrips.
you can't cantrip, yeah. A
Well, it
bonus
has to be
action
a
cantrip.
bonus action, though. But I don't think I have any. So, yeah.
You have movement
that will be-
and anything else.
Do I know? Can I tell how far into this I am?
This is all to scale. So
No. Can I tell how far into the wave of force I am? Like if I move back, like say here, would I be out of it?
you wouldn't be out of it. You'd be less. You'd have to go up the cliff, up to here, to be out of it completely.
I just want to be enough where I feel comfortable. It ain't gonna rip me apart.
Yeah, back there, where you are now.
You know what? I'll suck it up, Buttercup, and that's my turn.
All right.
Or can I try to force my way in further?
You can. You have
Right.
movement.
Okay, I want to try to. Let's see here. I can move 30, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right. So
25.
roll
yeah, I'm gonna try
a
to force my way behind him.
All right. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. You're able to get this far. All right, with
That's
all your
good
movement.
enough.
With all your movement, but you feel the strain on your soul as you do so.
Grit it and bear it. Or try.
Take 1 level of exhaustion.
Alright.
All right, Deimos, you're up.
All right, Deimos knows what to do. Not really, just joking. He's gonna go Super Deimos.
Okay.
You should attack the big guy right now because it looks like
Oh, yeah.
Adis has got your girlfriend.
Wait,
I'm
My
at
girlfriend.
exploring Morrow.
you're just jealous I can get a girl and you can't pitch. As I said, as I'm running by, but I'll go run over here.
Slap you on the ass as you
actually-
run by.
You know? Oh wait, dude, I'm a dude.
Pregnant.
Pregnant. No, I'm gonna give birth to fat little. I don't even know what you are. Fat dwarf babies. I'm gonna, as one action, so I use my action to cast that, and as the additional action, I'm gonna use my cool magic item, the immovable rod, and I'm gonna slam that straight in this guy's like back, like where he's turning.
Okay. So you
And then
like
bonus-
stick it in his back.
Yeah, kind of like stick in his back, activate it, and then bonus action, kind of like jump on it and start climbing up his back because I'm grappling shit.
Okay.
But not really grappling, but I'm assuming kind of climbing up his back. I'm gonna crawl in his mouth and beat him up from the inside.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
I think all I can do.
All right. Okay. You shove the rod into a crack in his back, and you activate it, and you can hear flesh and scale tearing as he continues to turn, but it rips through his side. I'll let you do an unarmed physical damage attack on him. That's how much damage it does as it tears through his flesh. All right, Albrecht, your turn. Oh, Deimos, as soon as after you do that, there's another flare up of energy as some of the dance has continued forward, and you can see the progress being made across.
Ah, shit.
You really need to take care of the torn marrow.
I'm working on it.
Okay, Albrecht.
Yeah, I'm going to do Albrecht things and move 15 feet in a straight line because I assume this guy's big enough. And yeah, attack him. That's wrong. You can. I did not mean to put that.
You
Wrong
can remove
button.
them. You should be able to remove them.
Yeah. Let's see here. Delete. There we go. And that's the button I meant to press. To press this button, that button.
You hit him.
One final button. There we go.
You sure 36 doesn't miss?
still at exhaustion level 2, right?
Yeah.
Not, I would be able to move 15 feet in a straight line 2 times and get that bonus twice. However, since I'm exhausted, I don't have the movement. And that's my turn.
All right. A frenzy of energy as your legacy armament has granted you great strength, and your sentient sword sings and dances. You really tear on the damage as he has completed his movement in spinning around to see that his body has been shredded along the left side of him as he's pivoting. But now it's his turn, and he has set his sights straight on you, Albric.
Are you in
So-
big badass mode?
So a number of
I'm
things
always
happen.
in-
Oh, go on.
I have tried not to be in big badass mode, but I seem to be perpetually in big badass mode.
Doesn't it make you bigger?
I'm going to start
Yeah,
suffering
like,
crazy
he's-
effects soon.
He is bigger.
No, I was about to ask. Didn't you say it makes you like 15 feet tall or something?
I guess 15 feet.
Just
There.
no, I wasn't talking about the token. I just meant for you to visualize.
Yeah, it's 15 feet.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to start going crazy. So we hope to get back to the mortal plane soon enough where I don't have to deal with the shit.
Okay. So first thing that happens is that there's a cloud of insects begin to seep out of his pores and out of the scales in his side and stuff, and this begins to surround all around him. So Deimos and Albric,
Mhm.
you guys need to make
buddy.
a Constitution saving throw. Alright, you guys succeed, so you only take half of this. But you recognize that this is ongoing. As long as you're staying within range of him, that this will
Right.
occur every turn.
Assuming it's magic.
Yeah, it's well, half of it. Let's see here. Actually, let me just apply it to you. Hold on, never mind. No. So the half of it is piercing. So 18 of it is piercing, and the other half is poison. So Albric, you would full on half it. So you could take 22, Albric. Deimos, you'd only take half the 9, I think.
Okay.
Or are you resistant to poison also?
I think it's
Immune
poison.
to poison.
Completely immune to poison?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So you take 9 damage.
Right then. I would take
sick.
quarter of it then because I made the save, right?
That's because yeah, that's right. All right. So that was just his passive effect. Then he swings at you 4 times.
So
Oh,
I
that's a
only
miss.
take 11.
Albric.
4 points of damage from that.
Oh, it should have been with an advantage because you're reckless. So the first one would have hit. Second one would also hit. Well, number
Heck
1.
that.
Number 2. Here's number 3.
So 37, 34.
Here's number 4. He misses with a 4th attack. His massive mace becomes smashing down in the area, and he's much larger than you, Albric. Even though you're in large form, you can feel the pummeling blasts smash into you and tear into you. This hurts. All right.
So he missed the first
Fourth.
time. Okay, I see.
He missed the 4th one.
Got 3 with a 37, a 36, a 34.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
I
I-
thought I applied my reckless attack, so I don't know why it didn't give you or it did give you advantage.
I didn't have you targeted when I did it. Right, so, all right.
My bad.
Um,
my bad.
Let's see. Can I tell how far his little insects go? Like, so
It's
I can.
it's about 10 feet out from him.
Okay, so I can get up to there.
Yep.
Okay, let's see how far is this bitch. 60. Ah, shit! I need to get 5 feet closer. Okay, never mind. What if I go over here?
Start of his turn.
There we go, 60 exactly. So I can get both of them in the. I won't target hurt, and then I'll roll the thing. But I'm gonna do another Lance of Disruption.
Okay.
Okay, so he takes half.
Okay.
And do you want me to roll an intelligence check to see if it goes through?
Turn. Go ahead. It goes through.
Go.
Okay. Do I roll a save or just the damage since she's not moving?
I'll take the damage. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
So 27.
You share that progress thing with us one more time? I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
Well, hold on. Let me update it real quick. Okay. Adis, your turn.
From that attack?
What'd you say?
Go down from that attack?
The Torn Marrow didn't go down, her thing?
Everyone else.
215 before.
Yeah, it shifted a little bit. It distracted her just enough for Ambrosia and Despater to move up.
Oh, okay.
Silthus is just still sucking it up.
He's going down.
Yeah.
So
Need to take her out so she doesn't use her trump card.
So since I got close enough, I am going to cast an arcane gate under his feet with the exit 500 feet up in the air.
Would have
Like
tried this
direct-
originally on the guy with wings.
It's too big for the big guy, or the portal's not big enough for the big guy.
The wings, if you would have ran up to him, tried it on him, and he just popped his wings out.
Dude, read it. If
Oh,
a
yeah.
portal would open the space occupied by a creature, it fails, and the
It's
casting
under,
is-
it's under his feet. It's not in the space he occupies. I'm converting the floor into a portal. Or at least that's my goal. So like the floor under his feet would disappear. At least, I mean, if I can't do that, that's up to Mike.
Roll.
Midas.
Let's see here. This could be interesting.
Because that's my goal, is to basically replace the floor, not put it on top of him.
All right. If you want to do this, roll
wanna try
arcane check.
Okay. Wow, it dropped to 19. Holy shit.
What'd you get?
21.
The ground beneath her suddenly disappears into an arcane gate, and you see her slip and get sucked down into it. As she appears 500 feet above you, there is a huge amount of anger and frustration in her face. Her concentration is maintained, but I mean the link. So two things happen. One, her concentration is broken. The link to the center is not completely dissipated, but instead she is now 500 feet up in the air. Let's
Please
see
don't have the
here.
ability to fly. That would be so awesome.
.500 feet up in the air. And her share of the pool has rapidly diminished.
And that was my last 6th level spell slot.
Is she falling?
She's not falling.
Nah, she probably has like hover or flight or something, or some spell.
The sheet is
And she is a
updated.
powerful caster.
She is up in the air, extremely angry. And as her share of the center dissipates, you see her rushing down at an extreme speed back down towards you, Adis.
Okay.
Alright. Deimos, your turn.
Just really hope she doesn't use Ellen's
Oh,
soul.
can I move? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to like get the flip out of here.
Okay.
Oh.
I did my job. Wait, I can't move that far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's as far as I can move, assuming I don't have to roll to like actually move out.
It's a sharp incline. You get to about that far.
Okay, that's fine.
Deimos, you're up.
Show punch.
Ooh.
That's a crit.
1,000 gold punch.
I wish. I wish. I wish. But I'll take that.
Okay.
So DOS punch. Then I will do DOS, like the grappling. I'm just kind of climbing to the top. Just doing this so I can just more as my movement.
You're trying to climb
And
him?
Yeah, I'm climbing to the top, and I'm like sitting on this guy's head.
Alright, you're not grappling him, right?
No,
Okay,
there's
yeah,
no
he's
way I
small.
can
Yeah,
grapple
he's
this
small.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I figured like it because I spent 2 turns. I got like 60 foot of movement. I can probably climb to the top. I did pretty
Yeah.
decent.
Yeah, you're
I'm
on top
hoping.
right now.
And then I look across. I'm gonna use this guy more as my gun post now, and I'm gonna shoot at this weird looking broad across from me with a sacred flame, and I'm just like, take this bitch. I'm the top bitch
Shoot at
around here.
Mistress Ambrosia. You're shooting at the.
No, the weird with the weird head.
Making sure you said broad,
Yeah,
so I
you're
thought you
broad,
would just
you're
go
broad.
straight for the.
I don't. It's
One, but
I don't.
know
I
what-
don't judge.
We
Why are
need
you
to
putting
knock-
labels on things?
We need to knock down Dissipator, and
gosh.
this is over.
Okay. Alright, so
Do
You're
I
at
roll?
the.
who are you
Fire
shooting?
at the other
Silithus?
one.
Or
What's that?
Dissipator? Silithus or Dissipator? Silithus is that one. Dissipator is this guy.
But why would I be shooting at Dissipator?
Okay.
Hey, I have a question for you, DM, real quick. Sorry,
Mhm.
it's an off topic, but how do you make those so quickly? Is
The
there
what?
like a hotkey for them? The arrows.
I hold both mouse buttons.
Ah, okay, cool. Thank you.
And if you hold different
A Dissipator.
keys, you can make circles, or
Yeah.
boxes, or.
Oh, sweet. I didn't know that.
Cones.
Thank you.
All right, and then do I roll just the regular save?
Just roll damage.
Take that bitch.
Okay.
Not much. It'll tickle your butthole.
It's gonna affect the numbers a little bit.
And I believe that is all I can do.
Okay. Albrecht, your turn.
We're just gonna do Albrecht things and move 15 in a straight line. Pressed. Just forgetting to do this, but the third, nope. Here's the damage after I press the last button. I don't like that. Second attack. Or D20. Which. And my spiked armor. D20. Nope. I roll the right. Anyways. There you go.
Okay. On his turn, first of all, the guys who are close to him again have to do the Constitution saving throw.
Oof.
It's kind of a moot point because
Oof.
well, you
Oh.
both fail it.
Nope, I fail.
Here's a damage. So
Alright,
you gotta
so
do
nope.
you gotta do your resistances accordingly.
All right.
Yeah, I would take 21.
Poison, and then after that, so I take math.
All right.
All
And
right.
as the swarm of insects just kind of takes root on you, and you can feel their needles and their whatever, proboscis or whatever, for lack of a better word, for mosquitoes, like penetrating your flesh and sticking into you all over the place. You hear his voice, his booming laugh, and there's a flare in his eyes, and he uses his action to trigger a biological flare-up of this toxin that's now inside your bodies. You are all... So this is his full action. But Deimos and Albrecht, you are now afflicted with his contagion.
Oh,
Did he cast a spell to do that, or just activate an ability?
He just activated it.
Okay.
Alright.
Now, do I get any type of bonuses for being immune to poison and diseases?
No.
No. Oh, hopes and dreams.
So what this does is makes you vulnerable to all his damage from now on.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He gave you the AIDS.
Gave me the nades.
Alright.
That's what you get
That's
for
a
opening
sick.
your
That's
butt
pretty
too
cool
wide.
effect. I like it.
His butt shields up, actually.
Oh, it's still chest. Oh. Well, it's not anymore.
I'm dealing with that.
It's not anymore. It just
Okay.
got pried wide open.
Pepin, your turn.
do.
Alright, I'm gonna cast a flame arrow at level 7. So that's gonna be 4 arrows. And 2 are going at this guy, and 2 are going at the Torn Morrow.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I will spend an extra second to make the distance a mile because I know she's like 500 feet in the air.
Oh, nice.
And an extra first level to do an extra 2d force damage on the things.
Dang,
Okay.
bro.
So here's the 2 attacks on the dude. God damn, okay.
Wait. Do I have fancy war stuff?
You technically speaking.
Can you can use that on other people, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure you can. Is there a range?
Give it.
30 feet.
Yeah, I'm beyond 30 feet.
Yeah, you're too far away.
Okay. And I'll roll just 2 attacks. So the ones that are going up to her.
Alright, they hit.
Okay. So that's the damage on. Oh shit!
What's okay? It's okay.
Okay. And
Let me
then
kill that off of him. Put 26 off of him. Okay.
those are the damage that she gets.
Okay. Alright. She's flying back down, rapidly down, trying to reestablish her position in the circle, and you zap her in the sky, 2 firebolts, striking her repeatedly. And with that, her place in the circle is broken. You can see her corner dissipate, and so this whole side of the room over to the left of this is no longer under the influence of the magical torrent.
Adis, you want to go over to Dissipator and disrupt him in some way?
Yep, that was my plan.
Because he's just a little too close for my liking. Just a little too close.
Well, you guys have other problems now, because now the Torn Morrow is on the initiative.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she doesn't have a 500-foot fly speed.
Okay.
Poor life's really gonna suck for me.
Adis, it's your turn.
Well, in that case, I'm going to. This is a tough call. How close is she? The Torn Morrow?
200 feet away.
200 feet? Okay. Not close
Speed,
enough for
because she
that.
probably dashed.
No. I was just wondering because I was gonna try to hit her with something along with everybody else here.
We'll discern her fly speed in case you wanted to know.
Oh, she's definitely gonna be here to kill me next turn. That's for sure. I have absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blow my last 7th level spell slot, and I'm going to attempt. Can I use? Here's something I want to try to pull off, if you'll allow it, DM. I want to cast teleport, and I want to infuse the last 16 charges from my Staff of the Magi into it, and
Okay.
try to teleport Right. Right here. Or actually, no, not there. Sorry. Other side. Other side. I don't want to be anywhere near that big guy. He's
Okay.
already pissed at me.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Alright, cool. Mark that off real quick. So the staff is out of charges right now.
This guy has wings, so don't put a dimension door right below him.
Oh, he has wings?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know that. Then I take that back. I'm going to do my other original plan then. Sorry, boss. And I already know what it is. I'm going to use I'm going to use my 8th level spell slot. And I am going to cast a spell that has a 60-foot radius. I'm going to sculpt. Oh, yeah, that will hit all of them. And I will sculpt it so it doesn't hit them or her, our friend. And I'm going to cast. I marked off the slot before I cast it. I'm going to cast Sunburst.
Okay.
It will not hit Torin Mario because she's at 200 feet. Are they all on? Oh, you'll have to do his save. I
Yeah,
guess.
they're only Tornmaro and Baron are on the combat tracker.
Okay, for the 2 that aren't, the save is if they get one, it's a con save DC 23 for half damage.
Okay.
So I'll roll his save for you. And he succeeds first. And I'm going to use my boon to maximize the damage.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
And so that's, hopefully it'll diminish those 2 at least to some degree. And I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move over here. And that will conclude my turn.
Okay.
So I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright, on her turn,
She's gonna come kill me. For sure.
she is right here.
You go to hell to get your soul, we're already in hell.
I figured she'd come and kill me.
You ruined my chances.
Blah,
I'm
blah,
going
blah,
to
blah,
feast
blah.
on your heart.
I'd have to
Her
have
arm-
one for a minute.
Her arm turns into an appendage of pure blood as like a protoplasm, and she wraps it out towards you.
Okay.
Okay. You take this in damage. You are grappled. You
Out
are...
of curiosity, is it a spell?
No.
Okay.
This actually doesn't throw a lot of spells at us, just so you know.
Nope, I was just curious. Not that I wasn't gonna like stop it or anything. I was just curious.
Counterspell.
Counterspell, I presume.
No, I wasn't gonna counter it.
Sure.
Okay, so she does that,
Yeah.
and then she also lets out a cackle and a cry, and
The only way I'd have a snowball's chance in hell at countering a spell they did is if it was at 9th level.
9th level counterspell.
Yeah, that would be the only way I would perceive I would have a chance in hell of countering one of these guys' spells.
And you are in hell, so there's a chance.
I could make a snowball.
And this guy appears next to her, and she leans over to him, and she says to him,
Kill this motherfucker for me.
What?
Alright.
You too weak to do it yourself, you old hag?
now you're grappled by her. Her appendage is wrapped around you. You have underneath this blood like tentacle that's around you. It's just searing at you. You can actually feel your armor and the cloth eating away.
Okay.
You have a feeling that this also has will have permanent effects on any items or gear that you're wearing.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and you also have this ongoing damage effect on you.
D12.
Next turn.
No worries.
Deimos, you're up.
Why
Alright,
did it have to be acid? Why couldn't it be fire?
Damn, it's gonna burn another high level spell. And I'm gonna power up even more, because fuck it. I'm a big ass mother trucking dude, maybe. Or girl.
Midas, in case it becomes relevant in this, could you throw fire resistance on me? Because I do have that.
Okay.
So I did my super Deimos mode.
Deimos. Number 2.
Oh, my hair is even more spiky and shit. It's super cool. Trust me. I'm going to.
Or is that later?
What? Oh no, that's
Does
comes
it turn
later.
blue at this point?
We're gonna get all the way to the top eventually, and I'll swing down at this dude. And then, actually, as a bonus action, just because people are getting wrecked, and we need this, I'm gonna activate my shield. As I clinged it down on his head, I'll be like, "Hey, you're gonna die
I'm
soon."
getting wrecked. I'm not even half hit points yet.
You need to do another 2d8 damage because of your
Oh shit! I gotta. Here, I'll
your
just do
super
this.
damage.
I'll
Yeah,
make.
it's not coded in here.
I'll make a weapon for it. So 9 more. I'm just like, take that, bitch. So that's that attack. Oh shit! I forget. This gives me another goddamn attack.
Yeah, you
Oh,
guys
I
like an
fucking
attack.
love
You get another
powering
attack.
up spells. Oh, my sex appeal is so high. And this should actually be right on that one because I lose the first 2 d8.
Okay.
I think. So there's that, and then I'll activate my shield.
Okay.
I'll
Roll
just
your
do that
D10.
off to save some time for us.
Here's the other legacy weapon.
3s. Yeah, it's not much, but hey, that's still some healing, bitch.
Go ahead and dish it out. All right, I'll break your turn.
Who's even in range?
Our new party
they're
member.
all-
What's your legacy?
Yeah, you guys are all in range. You can get everybody.
Alright, cool.
Albrecht things, moving 15 feet in a straight line, attacking with a sword. It's a 20, it's a knot. Oh, and that should be plus 10 more. Excuse me.
Okay.
I'll add it on to the next attack. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
Attack. 15. Oh, that's a crit with my sword, if I remember correctly.
That is a crit. Yeah.
Did you add the 10 then?
I did not.
And then shift to crit, right?
Yep.
Are you ready for this sexy damage?
Damn.
Oh,
Did you hold shift?
Oh yeah.
That was a crit. Yeah.
Hot damn.
Last one's a hit.
Crit. It was not. Oh, now I really do wish I had Finger of Death.
You done?
Unless my sword thinks it's been the next dawn and wants to cast a spell. But
All right. Because he is upset at you. And
understandably.
let's see. How do you give someone vulnerability? I guess it's just doubled.
we can just
half.
manually do it.
Yeah,
let's
just
do
crit it.
Let's do it manually. No, we'll just double it when we apply it. I'll just
Is it
add it
doubled
twice.
or is it multiplied by half?
Vulnerable is
Still
doubled.
half.
It's double damage,
Oh.
basically.
Half then.
Alright, so here it comes, Albrecht. Okay, so that's 85 twice.
68 twice now.
68 damage, 68 partially absorbed.
Actually, yeah,
partially
crit
resisted.
might be the best way to do it for this.
What did you resist?
Just resist bludgeoning damage, magic or not.
No, it's not bludgeoning. It's
Oh, he has
What?
10 all.
it was yeah, half of it was taken from that the result from your charge. So this is right. Okay, that's attack number 1. All right, attack number 2. again. Attack number 3.
Hey, bitch, but you can't attack me.
Oof. Attack number 4.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Alright,
wait, he
roll it.
death ward on you, just let you know.
Alright, the death ward
You're just-
triggers.
Yeah, just one hit.
Death ward triggers, you're at 854. And your death ward is gone.
There, Deimos.
Bro.
Here comes the last attack. Actually, hold on.
Ooh.
Alright, that would have missed. So it would have missed Deimos too. On his turn,
Hold
the
on. There's another
on his
good
turn,
attack.
the swarm goes out again, as well.
Oh, I did my
So-
con save. I got a 20.
You got 20.
So
Go
I
ahead and do your
fail.
con save, Albrecht. It doesn't matter. You'll take some damage.
Okay.
So yeah. So here's the damage from his swarm.
Essentially, I'm just making a con. Can I use that as my
Now
con
you-
save
yeah.
for?
Yes. Well, roll one more
Right.
con save because that was for the damage. Now roll a con save for the for.
Since I
Unless it's a 1. 'Cause
Okay.
It's a DC 10.
All right. So you're back to his 1 hit point. Deimos, you
fixed
took
it.
half of this. Yeah.
Well,
or
I
whatever
take
damage.
no poison, but I take half of it. I take double because so I just take normal for that.
Correct. Okay. This
I
devil
sold
is
out
gonna,
now, Deimos.
is gonna come up to you, Adis, and he's gonna beat the crap out of you.
I just wave at him and chuckle.
3
No, I'm just
attacks.
kidding. He's probably gonna fucking kill me.
1,
That hits. Ow.
2,
Ow.
3.
Ow.
Right. All right. There's a flash, and there is some movement in the sphere, and you can see that Mistress Ambrosia has begun to pull ahead, but there's a call out. Despater is calling in all his chips.
You see where that puts him?
Hold on. You see him standing there, and he shouts out to Baron Silithus across the way. Let's see here. Where's my Silithus picture? I don't have it here. He shouts out, oh, here it is. He says, "Now is the time, Silithus. You remember your debt to me.
Oh no, that's not.
Fulfill your blood pact." And Silithus looks at him and inclines his head, and you can see him reach down to his chest and crush activate the amulet there, and this darkness begins to swarm over his whole body, just tearing away at his own skin, his flesh, his scales, everything like that, and he shrieks in hideous pain as he is consumed and ripped apart by this darkness.
Oh, well, damn.
Oh shit. Oh shit,
Silithus
Taki mushrooms.
completely disappears as Baron Despater surges ahead, and in that, Mistress Ambrosia is set back.
Her single trump card can overcome that, or do we think that?
Alright.
I don't know. A baron
What is it?
offered itself for another baron.
But isn't her trump
Crazy
card
You
shit.
guys,
soul?
you guys got this big guy, right? Or should I take him out?
No,
Because
go.
I'm thinking if we can able to beat Tornmorrow and bring Elwyn into this, it'll just
Ooh, yeah, we need Elwyn.
Pepin,
Just
your
go. No, go after Despater. He's the most important right now.
sure.
Yeah, I'm sure Mistress Ambrosia winning it ends it all.
turn. You gotta choose.
She
It's your
can
choice,
play her
Pepin.
trump card. go after. I would go after Dispater. You can take other opinions.
And don't
would
forget,
happen,
don't forget
dude?
the winds on that side are extremely intense now, stronger than anything you guys have seen before because it's just the two of them left. So I was on this side of the room.
I'm betting getting Elwyn back would be better. Okay, so I'm going to spend level 7 to do a level 7 Disintegrate. I'll use Spell Secrets to make it a Charisma save. I'll do an extra 3rd level to make my DC 2 higher. And...
Get closer to me.
Oh wait, no, it's not to hit. Never mind.
Okay, so here it goes. Yes! I will use my boon to make it max damage.
Ooh. Nice.
Okay. There is a shriek of pain as a large portion of her torso is shredded away by the sheer force of your disintegrate ray.
Okay, and I already used all my movement, so that's my turn.
Okay.
Alright. Time to get fancy and hope for the
Alright,
best.
You can feel
wanna
her. Yeah. Her tentacle is still around you. The acid has just shredded your body. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pour, if you'll allow it for this, since I didn't do it a while ago, I'm gonna pour all of my staff charges into a dimension door.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna dimension door right next to douchebag at the bottom.
Roll your Arcana check.
Give me 1 second to take the charges off. Skills.
Okay. You are able to break her grapple. You appear here. The shock, but the backlash, the physical backlash of ripping away, and the acid that has burned your body, does that much in damage, basically triggering. Where is it? I'm rolling it. Roll. There. Sorry.
Oh,
it's
then
lagging.
I'm probably then I'm out then.
No, it triggers your death ward.
Oh, okay.
You're at 1 hit point with no death ward standing right there.
Alright.
Alright?
Sure.
Sorry.
Alright. Enraged, she shrieks in anger, and as she does so, another one of these minions spawns beside her.
Oh, can I add in some flair? I told her, bye-bye,
Sure.
you old hag. Be less incompetent in the future when you try to take my mask from me. Because I
Okay.
still have it on.
Okay. She flies over. Let's see, where would she go next? Huh. She looks up and she begins to fly up. Okay.
Wait, she running?
She's flying vertically. She gets about 100 feet in the air.
Okay.
She's
Demon's
about
trap.
to L on us all.
All right. Deimos is very focused on punching this guy. That seems like a really good thing to hit.
Alright. You gotta roleplay this for me.
So I'm just like seeing this guy. I'm just like holding into his horns because I'm not really trying to punch his head in. I'm trying to rip this horn off because this is the biggest horn I've seen yet. and like I'm trying to rip it off. I'm punching into his skull, and like it keeps cracking down. I'm like, hey, bitch! I'm covering Tempest in there. I see him. I look in the sky and I see Harambe and Tempest just like bumping hands, like fist bumping as I'm pounding this guy's head in, crack it in. He falls to the ground, and I'm gonna jump off because I'm still freaking mad. I'm gonna go see how far I can jump as I'm trying to jump into this wind because I feel like I'm Goku.
Okay. He crumbles down to the ground as you rip the horn off of his head.
I'm gonna try to plunge eventually. I know I probably won't ever get there, but if I do, I have a ridiculous amount of movement now. But I'm trying to jump off this guy with his big old horn to try to skewer this dude over here.
Yeah, you land like right here, and it is shockingly painful as you land because you're right in the middle at the closest part of the tempest. You're actually thrown and tossed out this way as soon as you hit the center of the circle. You're gonna take some damage from that.
Oh, I figured. But Deimos is not the smartest.
Okay, not 10 damage.
It's a Sky Soul roll.
Yeah, that was mine. And I'm pass out the heals as you guys keep doing stuff just to save some time.
Okay, Albrecht, you look up and you see Torn Morrow now about 125 feet up in the air.
So I am going to make a beeline as fast as I can straight towards what's his face, the Spader.
Okay. All right. Now, like I said, the winds here are super rough. So what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get to him so I can stick a sword right through him.
Okay. Give me your strength check, your athletics check as you try to push against the wind.
Or yeah, so this should be plus 10 because I'm giant. So I'll add that modifier.
Okay, you're able to press up to about 10 feet away from him. The toll on your body is pretty significant, but you're able to get that far away.
So I'm not within attacking range.
No. You can
I
use
assume with
up.
dashing.
What? You're gonna dash? Okay. You get
Oh
it
yeah,
away.
But dashing is a bonus action for me.
Okay.
It's easy. I definitely move 15 feet in a straight line. This guy is not gonna know what hit him.
All right, just roll the damage. He's not on the combat tracker.
I will remove all those. Just roll damage. You said. Should I crit damage or should?
No.
Attack damage.
Okay. As you swing and you smash at him, it's very difficult because of the wind and stuff. You think you make contact a little bit, and so at that moment, at that precise moment, a couple things happen. One, Despader's progress is slowed, so he regresses a little bit, and while Ambrosia is able to advance. And two, the Torn Morrow up in the air unleashes her ability.
Oh.
Alright. So in a fit of rage,
Better not have used Olin's soul.
this is called the Majesty of Ragnarok.
That sounds pretty darn scary.
You guys need to make a charisma saving throw.
Is it a spell?
Yes.
Is it? I'm assuming it's an area effect, but I'm asking if I get advantage on saving throws against spells.
Sure.
Is it a half damage? Because if it is, I'm not going to bother because I'm going to go down anyway.
What? I healed you up.
He healed you up.
Oh, he did? Oh, okay. And you said charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright,
totally
so-
didn't save.
Yeah, all failures. Alright, so here's damage.
We're all failures.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I have to
You lose
fix stuff,
concentration,
so-
Deimos.
Oh wait, you healed me
No.
a fuck ton. Never mind.
Yeah,
I thought I had
No,
38
no.
points left.
I still have to fix those. I don't know how to make it so it's not a concentration like we did the thing for.
Just remove the C from the
Yeah,
effect.
rid of the C.
Is that how
The
it
C in the
works?
parentheses,
Well,
yeah.
well, fuck
You
me.
lost. You had armor on you or something like that?
No, but that doesn't add up. That armor
Well,
thing.
add those things back on you and get rid of the C. But
Okay.
what this does is, because you guys take that damage and you all gain 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh,
Ooh,
wait a
shit.
second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Can I see how devastating this is when it's coming in?
The what?
'Cause if I can see how, if I see, can I see if it's like a super devastating thing she's gonna rain down
Yeah, it's
upon us?
massive. It's absolutely massive.
All right. I'm gonna go. Oh shit. Albrecht, you're big, aren't you? Fudge. I'm gonna bubble.
You can bubble
Possible,
yourself.
If you tell me to.
Yeah, I don't know if I can. I bubble Albrecht for a little bit. I know he's big. I think they're supposed to be within
To
what
a
5?
ball.
It's like a little bit, little bubble.
Hold on. Let me see here. Let me see here.
A little tiny bubble.
You're gonna try to. Let me see how I worded this, and I'll link it in so you know what we're talking about, Andrew. This is a legacy weapon.
See weapon.
Let me see here. As a reaction, you may activate your giant shield. Medium size or smaller, both within 5 feet of you. Yeah, medium size or smaller. You protect yourself. All right.
Can I
Level
throw
2
like a
exhaustion.
bubbles? Oh, dang it.
You get the 93 damage back, so you don't die. You don't take the damage. Everyone else gets up to exhaustion level. Let's see.
That puts me at 3, I think.
And here's exhaustion.
So our max hit points are halved.
Oof. Oh, why is it getting
Is
so
that,
late?
is that level 4 or level 3 exhaustion?
I linked
It's
the
level 3.
I linked the levels.
Oh, I only get the
Oh.
disadvantage on attacks and saves. Whew, thank God.
Okay.
Let's see if I can pull off a miracle on my turn.
All right, and that is her turn. Her demons are gonna run. They're running towards you, Pepin.
No.
737 damage.
That would, with the hit points halved, that would put me over the limit. So Death Ward, I'm down to 1 HP.
Constitution saving throw then?
Yep.
8. I'm going to make it unless I roll a 1.
Your
I'm at
DC
427.
is you've done that's your 3rd one, so you're at 10, 15. So you had a DC of 20.
I had
Right, goes-
10. I had my Death Ward, and then my DC 10.
Okay, so now it's a DC 20. Okay.
Yes, now it's DC 20.
Okay. All right. Deimos, it is your turn.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I'm half tempted to end the game right here and pick it up next week.
I might have to end after my turn on account of I literally have to go to work in like
You gotta go.
18 minutes.
All right.
I might
You want- you-
might be able to end this dude on my turn, but
Fuck
All
you
right.
guys.
All right. Let's try it. Let's go.
Can we assume if we break this guy that it might end this thing?
As
Yeah,
you
break
gotta
the line.
just get him.
He's got
that's what
You get
Mistress
5.
Ambrosia told us.
All right.
540,000 of energy coming through.
All right. So oh fuck. Oh fuck. All right. I'm going to swing at this dude. I am going to use my 7th level spell slot. Can I burn instead of gold pieces? Can I burn blood chips? Does that do any difference? Damage? That's
No,
blood
it's gotta
chip
be
punch.
gold. It's gotta be gold.
All right.
1,000 gold.
All right. So
Hold on. When you get out of here, how many blood chips do you bring with you? You can craft 1,000 blood chip punch. That will be like even stronger.
that'd be fucking crazy. All right.
But the,
so I'm
the only way
swinging
to get more blood chips is to go back to hell and recharge. And trade for more. So you'll be working with a limited number of blood chips.
No, I could
if
summon
I-
Blimlink. Bring us pledges.
If I miss, I will use a guided strike to hit.
All right, so you're attacking Dispater.
Yeah. Did it hit?
Burn your guided strike.
Oh, definitely. Let me
All right,
roll
you hit.
all damage. Let's go strong. All right, so sorry. Oh, there it is. Okay. Damage.
Okay. All right, you crack into him, and you feel his strength rippling underneath you, but it does have an effect. Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna grapple this big ass horn thing I have and try to smack him with it. Cause I'm gonna channel my inner Quigley.
Okay.
Smack him, try to baseball bat him into that the middle of the thing. I know it won't work, but I want to hopes and dreams it.
You're gonna smack him with Lord Briggs' horn.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to baseball bat him like into the middle of this thing.
Okay.
Well,
That-
do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think Quigley and I should have a wrestling match when we get back?
We should level up Quigley. But
All
yeah.
right. So the result of your
Yes.
actions are in front of you. You've brought them just. It was enough to set Ambrosia just barely over him. Albert.
About to get another major advantage because I'm about to attack. I assume we're rolling attack rolls now.
Just roll damages. You're hitting him because he's standing still.
Second. And those are my 3 damages.
Okay. All right. There's definitely a visible effect on him. I'll let you guys all take a crack at this. Pepin, what are you doing?
I am burning a second level spell slot to make the range a mile. Oh shit, it's already 1 mile. So I won't burn that. I will use my power of Master of Magic to instantly learn Meteor Swarm.
Okay.
I will use the 3rd level spell slot to make my DC 2 higher, and I will bring it down. I'll rain it down like across here to Ambrosia if that's possible. I mean to Torn Morrow.
Okay. Are you hitting Dispater with it at all?
No, because then I would hit my dudes. So it'd just be the Orobus and the Torn Morrow.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all over here
It's gonna-
dealing with the
It's
Spader
gonna
and
be
Ellis.
hard to. It's gonna be hard to not have. If a meteor's striking over there, it's gonna be hard to not affect the whole room. But go ahead. It's gonna affect the whole room. It's a freaking meteor swarm. Just roll a damage. All right. So this meteor swarm slams into the room. Just a meteor. It's just like a rock appears out of nowhere and just blows up. Dispater is being bashed and slammed. You guys are physically tearing at him, ripping at him, and the impact of the meteor, Elwyn or Pepin, you think it had a significant effect on the very structure of the dance, the very framework that's going on. Ada, it's your turn.
Okay, this is what I want to do. I want to cast Disintegrate on Douchebag here, but what I
Okay.
want to see if you'll allow me to do is I'm going to cast it at 7th level, and then I want to see if you'll allow me to pour my remaining 12 spell slots into it
Okay.
to boost the damage.
All your spell slots?
Yep.
Him right now.
I'm going to tell everybody this is all I got left.
It's going to cost you... To do something like that, it's going to cost you life energy. As in at the end of this, you're making a death saving throw.
Okay.
As in, it's killing you.
That's fine.
As in, Deimos is rolling to see if he can bring you back.
No, I cannot. I can. If she wins, she has a contract to keep.
Okay.
That we are safely escorted out of hell, alive and well. So, how much
Okay.
damage would you like me to add to?
What are the
4
So it's
first
7th level.
3 second. Yeah, it's 7th
Okay.
level, and I have 4
And
first
that's,
level, 3 second. Oh, go ahead.
what's
That's
the
13.
what,
That'll be 13
13 d8s? 13 d6
D6.
for
Yeah, for the 7th level. Yeah.
is it d6 for
Yeah, it's D6.
disintegrate? 13 d6 is for 7th level. Okay. And then with
gonna
12 more spell slots.
Yeah.
Let me look
4
at the
first,
spell slots.
3 second, 3 third, 1 fourth, 1 fifth.
9, 15, 24, 30, plus. Roll 50 d6.
Okay, and I'm gonna over channel it to make it max damage.
Okay.
So 50 d6. I'll just calculate it real quick because that'd be a pain to do that many dice that quick. Oh, and plus.
You
plus,
just type it. Just
Three,
type die.
340.
type
340
50d6 like that.
damage.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, type
I
that.
didn't know you
Well,
had-
you put a slash before it,
Okay. Slash.
and make sure you click max damage.
D6 plus 40.
It won't roll to max if it's not a damage thing.
It won't?
What do you mean?
No.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it's 340.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
All right.
340. So to the
All right.
back of his head.
There is a flash of light. So we're talking Deimos pouring his divine energy into a guided strike. Albrecht unleashing the full wrath of his barbaric rage and his legacy weapon enhanced rage. Pepin, you calling down a meteor swarm, and Adis, you pouring your very life force and every last bit of your energy into this. You go up to level 6 exhaustion.
Oh, I'm probably dead. I give it all.
You go up to
Yep.
level 6 exhaustion,
Just for 3
Pouring.
weeks, man.
pouring your full force into this attack. Up in the sky, and there's a brilliant burst of light, and the winds rush and swell and roll as you guys are all thrown to the ends of the room. And you're all battered, you're all beaten up pretty well. You can't see anything. The room goes dark.
I might have to head out. I don't want to. I gotta head to work.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah, I
Shit,
literally
that
have to
sucks.
drive. This is the best gas staying
Well,
part
when
too.
you closed the map, I half expected you to pull a whole critical role thing, and that's where we'll pick up next week.
I should, right? You guys, the light beams back in as you see the torn Morrow standing in the center of the room. Her body now huge, with as blood appendages roll off of her. She's grown twice in size. Her eyes filled with rage and this strange look. But you realize, looking at her, that that more than rage, there's fear and there's worry behind those eyes. She says,
With my last breath, I'm going to kill you and damn you to an eternity here.
she raises her hands and blood boils off of her hands. And just as she's about to unleash her ability, there's a snap and a roar. As she's consumed entirely in Blightwing's mouth.
Yeah. Hell yeah! A buddy came to say hi.
ripping in through. The thing is, he appeared out of nowhere. He didn't have time. There was no way he could fly down here. There was no way he could do anything. He appeared out of nowhere. She's entirely ripped apart. You can see as he's snapping in her mouth. Actually, those things dripping out of his mouth is her. The blood just like just like sopping out of his mouth. And you guys look up and you see Mistress Ambrosia wearing the Volto mask, standing there, having summoned her new steed, Blightwing, to come and dispatch with one of her enemies.
What's up, girl?
She's so my new girlfriend.
All right.
Kept our promise.
She
And,
looks
and I'm
at
just
you.
gonna look down, look at the guy on the ground, and just say, "Idiot."
She looks at you and she smiles, a wry half smile, and that is where we'll end it for tonight.
Oh, I
Sick.
didn't actually say that to her because I'm dead.
Dude,
Again,
this was
when I
awesome.
look at the
Thank you.
ground and I say,
Thank you, dude.
"Idiot."
Okay. All right,
Oh,
guys.
shit. Oh,
Crazy.
she got real. Give us goddamn
Crazy.
Elwyn
No,
back.
I will.
We came here just for Elwyn.
Hey, at least
Alright.
she
How
didn't
long
have
ago
to
we were in the
use
mortal
it. At least
plane?
she did. At least she didn't have to use him to win. That's why
Yeah,
I
you
poured
guys-
it all in
Yeah.
the end because it was going badly.
All right. I'll
All right,
see you
guys.
guys. I
Yeah.
appreciate the game.
Later, dude.
All right, Damon. Yeah,
Bye.
have fun.
And Midas,
Yo.
I will hit you up this week. I've been working on some like spells so that I'm
So-
not
so-
using all like.
So, guys,
generic
next
shit.
week. Yeah, that's good. Next week is Memorial Day. I'm
Oh, it
probably
is,
good to
okay.
play if you guys are, but if
Oh
you
yeah, I'm
can't,
good.
email me or something. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm totally good to play.
All right. Cool.
Yep, I got no plans.
Awesome, guys.
All right, dude.
Thanks. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That was.
Thanks for the game, dude.
Oh, and
All right,
thanks for
take-
letting me get all creative with that arcane portal because that was awesome.
Of course. Of course.
Because I like to
course.
get crazy with magic spells, but some of
Yeah.
them
No,
in
it
like
worked.
some of them in D&D, like the way they word them, they confine them very much. So it's hard to be creative with a lot of them.
Yeah. No, I think that worked out pretty well. I wanted to reward the creativity.
Yeah,
So,
because like
all
one
right.
of them, like the mansions say an upright portal, so you can't like
Yeah.
put one in the ground. You know,
Yeah,
that's no fun. So
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
that
We'll
was a
see you
lot of
next
fun.
week.
yeah.
Yeah. Have a good
Look
night,
forward
guys.
to it. Oh, by
Thanks.
the way, Midas.
Yo.
I don't know if his name's the same in mine or not in my Discord, but someone who used to play with you is actually playing in my D&D campaign.
Cool. Cool. What's
Yeah,
his
he
name?
said he was coming back, but in my group, I don't know which
It's-
one it is because I can't remember, but he uses the name Serenity. I think
Serenity.
that's what he
Not
has
sure.
as his Discord name in my group.
I might know who he is, but we'll see.